I'm gonna remember to record this time.
Me so big self in the back.
All right, hello everyone.
Wow, strong energy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons and Dragons campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. I'm your Dungeon Master Michael, and we have an exciting session in store for you tonight. But first, we have a few announcements to get through. Y'all ready for some D&D? I'm ready for some D&D. First and foremost, a lot of the music you will be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com or use the command !midnight in our purple app chat for a clickable link. You can listen to the music on Spotify, you can watch your music videos on YouTube, or even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. We also have the music from the company of Jagex, and by extension, RuneScape. Lich Souls Gaming all started as a RuneScape clan 20 years ago, by the way, 20 years ago in the year 2006. The game has amazing music, and we are happy to include it in our campaign as a way to pay homage to our roots. We are not affiliated with Jagex or promoted by them in any way. I just really liked the game when I was in 6th grade, 11 years old. We would also like to remind everyone that it is Pride Month, and all the proceeds of all the money generated by our partners during the month of June towards us will be donated to the Trevor Project. In a time where grants and other funding are being cut, these amazing organizations that help communities and groups that do not have the same rights as others or the same treatment that they deserve as others do in our society need our help. We appreciate all the support that you and anyone else can give, but just by being here, you are supporting the cause as well. But I think that's enough for me. So everybody, grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table and begin tonight's session of Prestige Encounters. And here's just what happened last week in his very own words, is none other than Percy. Percy, take it away.
I have never cared much for celebrations. The city wished to celebrate us as heroes. There was songs, speeches, and more attention than I knew what to do with. People cheered our names as though we had saved the city without cost. Maybe the others enjoyed it more than I did, but I found myself spending most of the evening away from the crowds. It was hard to enjoy being praised, when all I could think about are the people we failed to seize and the mistakes that brought us here. The ride into the city did not help my mood. What started as me questioning Naoki's trustworthiness quickly became an argument with Emmeline. Looking back on it, I think she was right to be angry. I've spent so long expecting people to disappoint me that I've fallen into the habit of testing them instead of trusting them. Somewhere in the middle of it all, she admitted something that caught me completely off guard. She was afraid that if it came down to a choice, I would let her die. That hurt more than I expected, not because I was angry, but because I could understand why she thought it. We eventually let the argument die, but neither of us walked away feeling much better. The celebration itself was much the same as these things always are. Nobles trying to impress one another, important people pretending they are more important than everyone else, and enough politics hidden behind smiles to make my head hurt. Diablo met with an old mentor of his, a dragonborn named Blaze. The two of them spent some time talking privately. I did not hear everything that was said, but it was clear Blaze meant a great deal to him. Unfortunately, Blaze also had the courage to do what many only dreamed about. Before the evening was over, he walked straight up to Blackshire, up to Lord Blackshire and punched him right in the face. Part of me admired the gesture. The wiser part of me feared for his life. Later that night, Emmeline found me outside with a bottle in her hand, and the two of us spoke honestly. I told her how I lost my hand trying to bring her back, and how I had failed to save her the first time, and what it cost me to try again. I admitted that I had been wrong in testing people instead of trusting them, and she apologized for her side of things, and I apologized for mine. We did not solve every problem between us, but for the first time in a while, it felt like we were actually talking to one another instead of arguing. I think that matters. The following morning brought its own surprises. We were greeted by Marie, who... Oh my god, I lost my place. Marie, who apparently decided she's now one of our housekeepers, whether we agree with it or not. I do not think any of us possess the willpower necessary to argue with her. As we discussed our next steps, I finally revealed something I have been avoided. The traders we need to seek out in Miradorn belong to Pure Birch family, my family. My father still leads the house. I have spent years trying not to think about them, but it seems fate has decided that is no longer an option. Soon I may stand before the people who cast me out and ask for their help. I am not sure what I dread more, being rejected again or discovering they have moved on without me entirely. Before leaving the city, we visit Blaze's home. The place felt wrong the moment we stepped in. Everything was spotless, no signs of a struggle, no blood, no damage, no dust, nothing. It looked like a home, it looked less like a home and more like a room that had been carefully prepared for someone else's inspection. Blaze was gone, but the absence he left behind spoke loudly enough. After what happened at the celebration, none of us believed that this was a coincidence. The Blackshires have a habit of making problems disappear. I fear Blaze may have become one of them. Diablo found a letter and a cloak left behind for him. I do not know exactly what was written, but I know what it meant. The man who helped shape him into who he is today is likely gone, and all that remains are the things he chose to leave behind. We leave for the Brillen Woods next, and after that Miradorn, after that my family. And I find myself strangely nervous about the last part. Facing devils, gods, and monsters have become almost routine. Facing home is entirely another matter.
Thank you so much there, Percy. And this is where we left off. The party has taken a long rest. Everybody is fully healed up and ready to go. And the party, I believe, decided that they wanted to head north for the morning, heading their way to the Brillen Forest in order to connect with a old friend that they helped so long ago in the beginning of their journey.
I'm gonna have some beans on toast.
With that being said, let's go ahead and get, there we go. You head through the city of Elnira, taking the rail system to the northern part of the city, to the northern gates of the central district. It does not cost you any fare, as you still have your traveling permissions. From place to place, with which you travel without paying, of course, saving you a few gold among the rail system. It is during this journey that you come to the realization that there are probably many people who live in Elnira that probably spend their entire life within one section, as they're not able to afford to go from place to place in the city. Yet, you have earned the privilege to do so. The guards of the Sunkeepers that watch the gate immediately let you through. You have no worries or questioning brought about to you. It takes a better part of 4 hours of your day, but soon enough you are going from a road that is paved to becomes gravel and becomes dirt. And you begin to head through the ancient forest with tall, old, and large trunked pine trees all around. The sound of birds and other flora and fauna begin to fill your ears with their own asynchronous song and melody. And after some time in the city, sometime amongst many places of exquisite taste and high fashion, you once again find yourselves in the wilderness. With that, what would you like to do while you are on your journey?
Are we able to summon our mounts, or is it too?
I went ahead and assumed that you were doing so.
Okay. Naoki, this is your journey. Do you know the way? Naoki, have you lost your voice?
Yeah. I just threw it across the room. Anyways. So what should I make in terms of roles for that?
What do you mean? What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to see if I know the way of the land.
So that'd be a survival check. You're trying to like find your way around.
You need my help? Or, I mean, I don't know the way, but... No? Okay.
We are good to go.
What'd you get?
Got a dirty...
Got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
For episode 69.
So, you find your way quite easily amongst area, and while you're so close enough to the city, walking for just a few hours, you come across a cottage built within the forest. This is new. This is newly constructed since you were last here. A smell, an aroma of baked goods and roasted beans fill your noses.
Roasted beans? It smells like baked spider?
Ugh.
There is a chimney where this bluish purple smoke comes wafting out of it with a little bit of a glitter effect.
That's new. I don't remember that being here. Did somebody move out?
Maybe it could be worth asking them. Maybe if they've seen beans or anything unusual.
I mean,
Sure.
smoke isn't normally that color, right?
Not usually.
Maybe it's a new witch that moved in?
A new witch? What do you mean? There was an old witch?
Oh, there's witches everywhere.
That's what it feels like.
Okay. Sinasha goes and knocks on the door, I guess.
And as you kind of round the side of the building, you notice that there is a giant skillet above the door with an illusionary pancake just occasionally flipping in it. And the sign says the alchemist skillet above the door.
It's a shop?
Or is it a place to eat?
We'll
It,
find out.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
The door opens as you knock, but no one is there to answer. However, there is a person a little further in that's sitting behind a counter that looks up and is suddenly excited. A very bundle of chaotic energy with singed bright pink hair, this gnomish woman with her hair tied back in a messy bun steps forward. She wears a flower dusted wizard's robe that has been aggressively tailored into an apron, complete with a bandolier of spice vials, stirring wands, and measuring spoons. A pair of heavy brass goggles rests upon her head. Oh, a customer! Oh, come on in. Come on in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Welcome. How many are gonna be in your party? Come on. Five people are gonna be in your party today. We're gonna be dining.
Percy will whisper to whoever's closest. Do we have time for this?
Hello. Sorry.
we don't.
We weren't expecting to find a business this far into the forest.
Oh yes, that's what many people say when they come traveling to the northern Riddle Forest. But you know, there was supposed to be all sorts of homes built around here, so I decided to open up a business, get ahead of the game. And at this point, you notice that she's not. As she goes over, she gets a stack of menus. She then goes over and starts to pick up rolls of silverware that she's not walking. There is a glowing magical energy from her boots that allows her to float from here to there. But you know, I still get some occasional travelers that are going out hunting before they go, and or anything else that they do in the northern Riddle Forest. It's not my business, of course. I do hear a lot of talk and that sort of things, though, from travelers that go here to there, that sort of thing. Would you like a seat by the window, or perhaps by the fireplace, or closer to the restrooms? So everybody has a preference. High top, low top, booth, stools.
Could we get it to go?
go. Yep. Yeah. That's okay. She's gonna hand you all menus. These ones, she puts ones away. She takes out menus tri-folded from parchment. And the following items are on the menu. You have the bottomless mug, the prismatic fruit bowl, the shimmerberry flapjacks, the dragon breath bacon, the mending skillet, and the featherfall pastries.
These are all seem to have magic inspirations insofar as their naming conventions. And you dress a little bit like a wizard. Are you a baker or a practitioner of the arcane?
Oh, I am very skilled in the arcane magics. I'm sorry. My name is Orla Fizzlebang. It is so nice to meet you. I am what they call a colomancer.
Sorry, was that Fizzle Pain or Fizzle
Fizzlebang? Bang.
Okay.
And now you get a feeling of why she has singed pink hair.
Oh. I mean, I've heard of a Patissa sorcerer, but not a colomancer.
My magic specializes in food-related things, mostly experimental, but not very good when it comes to competitive sorts of things. But we do have a wonderful menu. It has gained a number of rewards and things. Just a shame that the houses never ended up getting built out here.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's okay. You know, it's interesting. You're combining magic with baking. I heard rumor in Alramin that there was a woman who mixed magical concoctions with alcoholic beverages.
Oh, that sounds like one. Maybe I should go send someone down there to try to recruit her to my fine establishment. Maybe that will draw the people in. Anyway, she takes a pencil out of her hair and takes out a little notebook. And then as she goes to touch the paper where the pencil just floats out of her hand and begins writing, what can I get for you?
Is there any sense that she's like trying to lead us into this room? Let's like
check.
Not
no. Why should you trust
you know what I'm saying?
A woman alone out in the woods?
Oh, may I see the menu again? Will you like post it for me or something, or read it to me again?
Absolutely.
24 is good.
And she seems just to be very eager to have customers. The bottomless mug, and I can give you the deeper description I have for these whenever you're ready, if you're interested. So the bottomless mug, prismatic fruit bowl, the shimmerberry flapjacks, the dragon breath bacon, the mending skillet, and the featherfall pastries.
Mm.
It's on the mending skillet.
The mending skillet is a heavy iron pan filled with sizzling potatoes, peppers, melted cheese, and two perfectly fried eggs, enchanted with a faint aura of abjuration magic. Finishing the skillet cures a hangover instantly and grants the eater 1d4 temporary hit points for the next 8 hours.
Oh, Naoki needs that.
Lock in, yeah.
She actually does need that.
What about the bottomless mug?
The bottomless mug is a heavy clay mug of dark roasted coffee or spiced tea. Once purchased, the mug uses a minor enchantment to keep the liquid perfectly hot and will slowly refill itself for exactly 1 hour.
Yes. Percy will take one of them with spiced tea.
Emmeline will get a bottomless mug with coffee, with like super cheap sugar and cream from like a sick cow or something. Throw that in there, because she needs it to be like that. And then
I guess I could be sickening Ray on old Bessie out back.
That'd be perfect. Yeah, it just needs a little bit of curdle, like a sour quality.
Maybe
it's the way I grew up.
Necrotic magic on the cream itself could easily turn it sour. Wonderful. I can make it happen.
It's worth experimenting with.
I think if you just ground beetles into a foam, you could use that to replace the milk.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you could. And could I also get a prismatic fruit bowl?
Yeah, which is a bowl of fresh chilled fruit enchanted with minor illusions. Every bite changes color and taste like a completely different random fruit. For example, a blueberry might taste like a mango. An apple might taste like a sweet cherry. A sweet cherry might taste like a tart cherry. Who knows?
And the schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Yeah, I can't quite get that one right.
What was this about the bacon? Sorry.
Thick cut boar bacon cured in smoked paprika and crisps instantly using a controlled scorching ray. It has a spicy, smoky kick that clears the sinuses immediately.
Sweet.
Do either of those have effects?
So the dragon breath bacon will, if anyone is incapacitated that's not from 0 hit points, it will wake them back up. The bottomless mug is it's just a coffee beverage. It doesn't have anything special, and the prismatic fruit bowl is also nothing special.
The shimmerberry pancakes, what are those?
A towering stack of fluffy pancakes filled with wild berries that glow with a soft bioluminescent blue light, served with a pitcher of warm tapping tree syrup.
Does it have any magical effects, or is it just pancakes?
It allows the eater to speak Sylvan for 1 hour.
Oh.
Damn it, I already know that.
None of these are going to be like
What?
huge magical effects. Like these things are all under 1 gold piece in price.
Okay. I was just wondering for sake of, is it worth missing out on?
The bacon sounds interesting.
So the bottomless mug is 2 silver pieces. We want 2 of those. Josh, did you want the mending skillet as well?
Yeah, why not? Go on.
All
What do you
right,
want
so
in them?
that's 4 silver pieces, 12 silver pieces total.
Nick should have one of those, right? Get
Who?
over his hangover. Nick,
Sure.
treat his
Right, so
hangover.
20 silver pieces. So 2 gold so far.
Snatcher wants to get 2 of those bacons.
Hold on here a second. Okay, bottomless mugs. You said 2 silver apiece.
So we're at 26
And
silver
we're getting
pieces
2
so
of them?
far.
Does this? I don't know about that.
That's 2
Okay.
gold, 6 silver.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, as nice as all this sounds, I think I'm gonna pass.
Oh, very well. Just,
You have a tip jar or anything?
of course, it's right over there. She gestures to the counter. There's like a fucking gnat or something in my room. Keeps floating in my face.
I'd like to throw a gold piece in there just for the gesture, but I'm gonna refrain from eating.
We'll get him some fruit to go for him.
So 2 prismatic fruit bowls. We're now at 32.
Yeah, and you got the 2 bacons for the
Mhm,
Sinatra was
32
taking.
total.
Okay.
I'm going to
You
include
said-
a order of my Featherfall pastries as a special thank you for
What are
being
the
my.
Featherfall pastries?
They are flaky biscuits filled with sweet cream. They are so light that they literally float an inch above the plate, and you have to grab them before they drift away.
Hmm.
You
Do they have a magical
you
effect?
also weigh 25% less for the next 1 hour.
Guinea.
Did the magical effects on these expire so far as we are aware?
An hour.
Like, I mean, if the bacon you said relieves incapacitation, if we were to use that, let's say later.
So the
does
food
Sinatra
goes.
have an-
So food does go bad.
Yeah.
So use your. I would say that all of these would go bad within
24 hours.
24 to 48 hours.
Yeah. While we're here, you said you get a lot of information.
She's
you
back.
hear things.
Behind the counter cooking because it's an open concept kitchen, just the worst
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah. Sinatra will like lean in on the counter. Do you happen to have any? We're looking for a giant spider with a flower on its head.
Oh, you must be Beans. Oh, such a sweet boy. He occasionally tries to bring me some sort of catch that he made. He's lovely, just absolutely lovely.
Well, I'm glad he's making friends.
Oh yes.
So we're looking for him. We have. Naoki, you should probably take this over. I don't really.
I mean, we're looking for him. Have you seen him anywhere?
Oh, well, he's actually quite close by. He recently moved to a place a couple hours walk to the northwest of here. There's a path that's cleared out from the animals that come and go from here. They've made a friend out there as well who decided to live there. She's quite old, so I don't know how well she gets along, but she stops by every now and then too. The last couple months.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I'm glad that he wasn't alone.
No, he's made all sorts of friends. I imagine that many of the animals here view him as a guardian of sorts of here. He seems to not get along well with the other spiders that retreated far to the north, but everything else seems fine. The spiders are all slowly going away ever since they lost their patriarch, though.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you for the information, and she'll slip her another gold.
Oh, you're too kind. I surely should not take all. Then she just grabs it. Well, everything is bagged up and ready to go. Then, Chloe, did you pay the 3 gold, 2 silver? All
Yes.
right. Well, there you are, and I appreciate y'all. Stop by again sometime, especially if you need a rest before you go back in the city. I do have some rooms upstairs.
Good to know. Excellent.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
We're the Veiled Vanguard, by the way. My name's
Yeah,
Emmeline.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
it's great
really?
to meet you. Yeah, it's
Sonata.
great.
I'm-
So we'll probably swing
Well,
by
I'm Orla.
again.
It's nice.
Yes.
You said, what did you, Veiled Vanguard?
Yes.
Yeah, we were just they just named a day after us in the
Oh, really? What
the
day?
area. Veil Vanguard Day. We just finished celebrating last night.
That
We
doesn't
saved the
sound very
city.
creative. It sounds like someone just made it up on a whim.
You should talk to the elected officials of the city.
Oh, I didn't vote for them.
Well, one of them was a demonic traitor anyway, so you chose well.
I have a nose for these things. Anyway,
Do you have any thoughts on the rest of them? Is that why you didn't vote for them?
well, it's just that I live without further from the confines of the city, and I often have to take care of myself and my tax coins, my orals and sterlings and whatnot. Don't really seem to go to. Like, when you see the road out there, it's just dirt. A wagon could
Okay.
hardly make it up here.
You're thinking of cobble, or
I just would like some better way. I want this to be a destination place. People can come here, go out, explore the woods, not get mauled by an owl bear. It would be lovely. It'd certainly help me, but they just don't seem to care about anything from outside the city.
I mean, have you considered setting up a teleportation circle? So
A teleportation circle in this economy?
Brokey. Oh,
oh,
this coffee's hot. It's great though.
I'm also told that the tea is scalding, but anyway, off you go. You want to hurry up and find your friend Beans before it gets dark out?
Emmeline will go ahead and leave.
we leave. Yeah.
She'll
Leave.
step out with her fruit bowl and her coffee, and she'll just kind of snack on these. And she'll wait for everyone to get outside and start walking again before she brings anything up.
Door closes
I
and you're
think-
back on your path.
I think I'm torn. This is really good. This fruit is great, and the coffee's great. All the menu items seemed great. She could be really useful at our tower in the Empire.
You'd get a lot more business.
They
You
could
mean the Singasian
keep
Empire?
people. Of course. If we still plan on having a gaming hall, it could feed people, and maybe if we get back in contact with the elixir creator that you were mentioning earlier. Maybe she could join as well. Or maybe even we could get Orla into the what did we name it? The Veiled Villa, I believe, in Ilneria. Or we were just playing with that name. We'll go with I have no idea, but we could put her there too. I just didn't like how eagerly she took the gold.
I think she's desperate for money. She opened a business up in the middle of nowhere.
We can't allow them to take tips, right? I mean, if they're working for us.
Are you a monster?
We'd pay them fine. They wouldn't need tips. That's money that can go towards the gambling hall.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
If customers want to volunteer to tip their server for doing exceptional business, their bartender, the cook, the baker, I mean, I'm not going to tell the customer they're not allowed to, you know, so long as they're not trying to hire them out from under us. I mean, yes, we should pay a fair wage instead of people having to rely on tips, but still.
I just have a bad feeling. That's all.
I mean, we're sure she's not like secretly a
No,
witch
no,
who
not about
settled
that.
who settled into the forest and
I just think
Not
she wants
all
money.
witches are bad witches.
I mean,
I
if
want
she
money
wanted
too.
money, she would open shop somewhere with more foot traffic, I think.
Do you know how hard it is to start a business?
well, I mean,
No,
Very true.
I don't.
Are we planning on turning our little manor in the area into a business? Is that kind of the thought? Because I'm saying you have no idea what she is. Asking her to move to a decrepit tower in the Zingisian Empire is.
It's not going to be decrepit.
It's still going to be in a land of horrors for many. I mean, you have to see how she feels about it, gauge her opinion. I mean, Diablo, what's your thoughts?
Do
Not engaging with this.
what?
I mean, what?
Not. I mean, to my knowledge, last that we spoke about this, that villa is almost yours, in a way.
I'm talking
I-
about the tower.
Well, okay. So what about the house in Elneria? Let's look at that. Let's talk about that. Would you
I-
want her there?
Lady opened a business out here. We shouldn't be so fast to assume she's willing to move.
Well, it doesn't sound like she's getting a lot of business out here, so it could be great for her and for us. Double income. Think about it, guys. You know how many books we could buy with double income like that? Triple income with our
books.
adventures? Yeah. Lots of books, lots of seeds for you, okay? Exotics, Yeah?
I see what you mean.
And it would be nice to be able to get food from somebody that, cures a hangover. And I mean, I feel like she could be making a lot of money, but maybe she wants to stay outside of the city. Maybe she wants to stay off the beaten path.
Okay, look.
Well,
how about this? When we come back and rest, we could ask her.
I mean, we can do that, or you and Naoki talk to her about how she feels.
Can talk to her.
I mean, I know you're not the.
I just didn't want to
convinced-
step on toes.
Huh.
If Diablo had ideas for the villa that did not include a random baker we just met. It's a culinary
I mean, if she turns out
wizard.
to be lucky.
Elemancer.
There you go.
The deeper you
Mamo.
press into the Brilliant Forest, the more the outside world seems to simply cease to exist. The ancient evergreen trees here loom all around you. Trunks the size of watchtowers rise impossibly high, their bark blackened with age and weeping thick amber streams of resin. Far above, the interwoven canopy of pine and spruce needles is so dense that it forms a permanent twilight ceiling. Bright days choked out, reduced to pale dusty beams of light that struggle to pierce the heavy suspended mist. There are no bird calls in this part of the woods. The only sound is a deep, mournful creak of colossal timber swaying in a high wind you cannot feel down below. Beneath the feet of your mounts, the forest floor is a graveyard of rust-colored pine needles, dampening the sounds of the footsteps. Layered so deeply over the centuries that the ground feels spongy, almost. The clinking of your armor is also absorbed, making your march unnervingly quiet. Massive moss-draped roots crest the earth like the spines of sleeping sea monsters, forcing you to constantly watch your step. The air is sharply cold as winter begins to show its face, biting at the back of your throat, thick with the scent of damp earth, crushed juniper, and the heavy metallic tang of old magic.
It's just as nice as I remembered. And he'll put some of like those rust-colored pine needles into his satchel.
It's as you get off your mount, and at this point, it's you guys all kind of have to start getting off your mounts because the branches are getting really thick and there's no real like pathway. You get a very sticky residue all over your hands, that sap of pine needles. It seems like as you try to wipe it off, you just continue to get it like more spread out, and it's just an awful sensory feeling.
If you will try to taste it, he'll taste it.
Oh. Taste the pine resin?
Gonna make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I mean, can I just? Can I? Oh.
Go ahead. What are you saying?
Could I like prestidigitation that off me before I spread it all over my body? Could I like make that leap of logic?
No, I mean I was telling Naoki he had it because he's the one picking up pine, but as you're like starting to push branches and stuff out of your way, it is getting on you. So I'll just assume that you're using prestidigitation to get off.
Yeah.
But with a Constitution saving throw of 3, Naoki, you go and you taste a little bit of this pine sap, and it just is this awful bitter taste, and you immediately start to spit up and like dry heave a little bit. You're not gonna lose any hit points or anything, but it was very gross. It was very, very gross.
Is this sap unusually thick for, like, does it feel...
I mean, make a nature check.
Sure.
That's hard.
Guidance.
With guidance.
I guess I add a d4 to that. It's a 12 with guidance.
I mean, overall, the pine trees, a coniferous forest, which is what the type of forest of this is, mostly firs, that sort of thing, are the sap on these types of forests is just awful. I don't know if anyone's ever parked under a pine tree and just like had sap run down their windows when they start driving. That's what happens. So this isn't out of the ordinary, and these trees are also very large. Like, think of the redwood forest in the Pacific Northwest of America. Very, very, very big trees.
Also in Canada, in BC, by the way.
Sure. I believe you.
They're actually taller in Canada, but it's okay.
As we're traveling, could I use an action to cast Detect Magic and kind of just keep that up for the full 10 minutes as we're going to see if I can pick up anything, anything suspicious around us? Excellent.
Yeah. And then as you're walking through here, you suddenly like see a break in the trees, like this light filtering through just a few branches.
Like a clearing?
Yeah.
I'm through.
You push through?
Oh.
You step out into a scar on the land. Massive tree stumps serrated at the trunk, spread all around you, through the rolling hills. you notice a few of these mechanized golems, it seems, to have these electric or some sort, we'll say things like chainsaw arms. I'm trying to figure the words to describe it in a magical way, but you get what I'm saying. Have moss and vines that have grown over them as nature has kind of started to take its territory back, while all of the trees across this square mile area are gone.
What happened here? It looks like everything just suddenly got cut down.
Orla mentioned something about people planning development around here. Maybe this is connected?
There was talk about a failed expansion as well by the governors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a failed factory, they said, but it was quickly taken over.
Well, industry moves quicker than nature sometimes.
Wonder if we can find that factory.
Why would beans be here?
Can I start looking around, maybe at these machines, and can I look for clues, maybe?
Sure. Go ahead and make a survival check as you're kind of. Are you looking for? Well, let me ask. Are you looking for like tracks, or are you looking for? What are you looking for clues? Like, what are you trying to find out?
Well, it doesn't make sense to me why these would just be here. These seem to be pretty expensive pieces of equipment. So I would like to first examine the equipment, see if it broke down or if it was damaged by an outside force. And after that, I'll kind of continue making deductions.
Okay. So investigation, please.
Okay. Ooh, that's a natural 20 for a 28.
Yeah.
28. It seems that this mechanical construction, what you can tell from it, was piloted by a person. It was not a golem that acts on its own accord. It seems that in some part you notice that there are visible scratches on it. There are places of soot, as if whatever made this run got backed up and the engine probably overheated, and there was some sort of fire that broke out on the machine itself, causing it to break down here.
I'll relay that to everyone. It doesn't exactly explain that to me, you know? It could still... I don't know. It could have broken. But the scratches are a little weird, aren't they?
It again does seem odd that they would abandon them.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Naoki?
I mean, it's really
maybe
hard to say.
Maybe you could ask the trees. Maybe they saw what happened to their, like, family and friends, or however that works.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. And he'll, like... You just see, like, this, like, kind of green aura glow around him as he, like, envelops the trees with Speak with Plants. What's up, trees?
Hold on a minute. All right, the trees speak back to you. Hello?
Hey there. What happened here? Where are your brethren? Your trethrin, I should say.
Not sure. Time has passed. Days, months, years. What are these things to something such as us?
Fair enough, but I mean, doesn't it concern you that instead of like having seen these just basically corpses of your past friends, the stumps? I mean, are the stumps dead, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Trees fall, they grow again. Because at this point, Emmeline, you feel a pressure against the side of your neck pointed right at your jugular. A voice that you cannot seem to locate. Surveyors? Here to finish the work of the construction companies, I imagine.
No such thing. Wrong.
You feel the pressure point on your neck, a slight trickle of warmth as a little bit of blood is spilled. Just a slight, just enough to be a pinprick. You all hear this.
We aren't doing anything wrong.
And then who are you? And
We're the
Oh, since you ask so kindly, my name is Emmeline with the Veiled Vanguard. We are here looking for an individual named Beans.
the pressure stops. Beans. And how do you know
Yes.
this creature?
I'm the one that kind of gave him his name and then also just introduced myself to him.
he also grew a flower in his head.
Naoki was like his first friend, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. The OG.
I see. Revealing herself is a
Yeah.
wide-eyed woman with a sky blue hue to her skin. Although weathered and old, as the past 56 years have taken their toll, her hair's still in a long braid, though it is more coarse and slightly discolored from the pure white it once was.
As she's weathered.
The Air Ganassi, known as Gale. I apologize for my hostility. I hope you understand why I was like that. She tosses you a vial with a red liquid in it.
Diablo just drops a handful of dirt that he'd picked up.
Emmeline will pocket the vial and she'll just wipe away with her neck. She's not care right now. Interesting. Hi.
Hello.
We should start again.
I agree. My name is Gale.
Gale? Wait. I know that name. Did you
You do?
travel with the Seekers?
For a short time, I did.
Ah,
And you are?
Nice.
oh. Sorry, I'm Sanasha. I've read a lot of books about adventures when I was young, so...
I'm Emmeline. Forgive me, Gale is a common name for Air Ganassi, at least, these days. So I didn't make that connection.
I mean, I just kind of assume everyone with the name is from a book. I guess I should stop that.
Yeah, one day you'll get it wrong.
Monday, but today you did not. You seem like nice people.
Naoki.
She'll toss you back the bag of holding as well, there, Emmeline, that you were wearing on your person.
She didn't even know she took.
She'll just refashion it to herself into feet. Like, what am I supposed to?
You created her, not
Swipe.
me.
It's a thing she would do.
All right, then. Well, this is no place for pleasantries. You're here to see Beans.
Yes.
Take us the rest of the day, but I can take you to him.
Perfect. Naoki will like look back at the trees and then he will ask them directly, can you shake your branches and let some pine cones down to at least regrow this area?
A wave through the area, like wind blowing its way through a forest. As the tree branches move slightly, some pine cones fall, some the size of melons, the others the size of your fists. They are very large trees after all.
And then Naoki will like go through and just like use druid craft on each of them to start that blooming of the seed.
Are we gonna
All right.
walk through the clearing, DM? Does it look like she's leading, or are we gonna leave the clearing?
She is walking to the other side of it.
Okay. Well, Sinasha's gonna take some of the pine cones and start distributing them across the clearing as they go.
As you kind of like walk
So they-
down
yeah.
the hill of this clearing and look down, she'll kind of point to a larger building that you did not notice previously. There's the foundry where they were creating these things. She kicks one of the automatons. Luckily, your friend Beans led a party of his own of more intelligent woodland creatures to take care of it.
Oh, perfect. I'm glad that he's making
seem
friends.
To believe that such a thing could occur, but there's just something about this forest that gives the things living within it a little bit of stronger will, I'll say. Wasn't a fan of the foul-mouthed butterfly, but luckily for me, their lifespans aren't that long.
Foul-mouthed butterfly?
Story for another time. She'll continue to walk you through the clearing, getting to the other side, back into the forest, and at this point you start to notice, as she points out, certain wires of this thickly spun web, and these here are warning systems that are being put in place to warn people, or warn them all, of oncoming danger, whether they be friend or foe. But I would like to surprise him.
Yes, that'd be nice.
As it starts to get dark out, the sound of the forest at night begin to fill your ears once more. And you step into a area that seems to be surrounded with more web, like a perimeter of a place where you start to notice several creatures starting to come out of burrows and other places that are centered around this lake. Don't worry,
glad-
everyone. I've brought friends.
Well, you can speak with animals too?
I've learned a few things in my time here. She shows an amulet around her neck.
Oh,
Stole this from a druid.
Where'd you steal that from a druid?
wonder what druid.
I mean, there's a lot of druids now.
Plenty of druids. They make the strangest things. Anyway. You stand outside of a cave that has a funnel of web leading into it. And stepping out, his little toes making tip-tap sounds as he steps out, is a giant spider, gray
wear little
among his
shoes?
bristles, known a flower upon his head, Beans the spider.
And then Naoki will instantly cast. He won't wait. He will just go ahead and use Speak with Animals. Oh, it's been so long, my dear friend. And he'll like drop down.
Beans will skitter up to you. Hello.
Oh,
Beans'
you sound
friend.
a little older. Wait. You're Beans, right?
Beans, my name.
You sound a lot older than last time we talked. How have you been?
Been good. Blood revolution. Animals win.
You're a revolutionist? Interesting. He's just like talking in like clicks and stuff while y'all are just hanging out.
Yeah, Emmeline's just kind of like kicking at the dirt, kind of looking around, waving at some of these animals, and she's so out of her element.
They all seem to have like gathered in a semicircle around this interaction. Why are you here?
I wanted to see you again and possibly be able to take you with me, like I had promised originally.
You hear a number of opposing voices around you. The rest of you just hear a bunch of chittering animals.
Are they angry?
I don't know. I don't know.
They just sound like animals.
This is weird.
I'll translate for you.
Oh, thank you.
Wonderful.
What do they say?
Diablo's looking up at the top branches and stuff.
You see, you point out of a few different animals. There's a raccoon, and he's kind of leaning up against a tree, and he appears to be sharpening some sort of shiv made out of a tree branch. He's the one that's the feistiest looking one. There's a porcupine. You notice that there's an owl, some with mates and children at this point. There's a few others as well. I'm forgetting all the animals that you guys play.
There's a lynx.
There's a lynx.
Silver-haired lynx.
Yes, I
Yeah.
forgot about the lynx.
An owl, a butterfly,
Is dead.
a raccoon, allegedly.
Butterflies
Willow
only live
is
for like
there.
2 weeks. Willow,
Yeah,
the
boar.
the boar,
maybe.
that's right. It's the
Unless he's
were-boar.
been captured by the authorities. 'Cause he's a were-dwarf.
I can't go, friend. They need me. Bean's old now.
You're old? I mean, you still look pretty young to me.
Spiders don't live long.
Have you found a mate to continue your generation?
I did protect eggs.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'll definitely have to come and see them again someday. Either that, or potentially when my journey is over, I will come back and live with the animals.
Are you thinking of starting a new grove here, Naoki?
Potentially, I mean, the Berlin Wood does not have a current protector or a grove in it. It's the only forest, as far as I know, that doesn't have one.
I mean, I kind of feel this forest has a protector, just not a druid.
Then maybe I mean, just with how the way everything feels in this area, it feels like the animals here are a bit more in tune with nature. I don't quite know how to describe it, but it just feels like they might have the potential to be part of the grove.
It's an interesting idea.
Who says you need humans or sentient beings?
I mean, Vengeance is just a matter of perspective, Naoki.
Yeah.
So he's not coming with us, is what I'm understanding.
He has the forest to protect, and he can't come with us, unfortunately, due to the fact that he has children on the
Well,
way.
make sure you offer to him a place at the tower and a place in Illyria for them to go get a spider up in each spot. If they get as big as he does, that could be really cool.
What are we?
True.
How is a giant spider gonna thrive in a manor in a city?
I mean, we saw one in the Blackshire's house manor.
We'll work
I feel like everything we're doing is a side quest to recruit new things for the tower, guys.
It is a constant side quest, as you put it.
Beans make other friend. Visits him here.
Who's your other friend?
Would you like to meet?
I would. I'd love to meet him or them.
Then you wait.
I wait. Wait for how long? Tomorrow?
The night you stay.
Next.
I weave
Yes.
cocoons for you to sleep in.
Oh, that's nice of you. Did you want another flower for each of your babies?
Over
It should
there,
be a
bush
tradition.
Look good. He points next to the cave where he wants a flower bush to grow.
You can certainly make that happen, my dear friend. What would you like to do in the meantime? Did you want us to go hunting?
Do what you want. Beans is tired.
Like,
You're tired? Okay. He'll kind of just gently pet his thorax. That's perfectly fine. We will stay here tonight. And then he'll say to the group, we will stay here tonight on his request.
Okay. Where? I mean, we'll just set up camp outside the cave then.
No. He actually is offering us to sleep in the cave.
Oh man, that's feel
It's a lot of
you
animals.
know, it's a nice night. I like looking at the stars and stuff. I don't know, I'm not built for caves.
I'll sleep in the cave. Don't worry, Beans.
No offense to Beans, I don't know, I'm not feeling cave life today.
I'm sort of afraid I'm gonna roll into the webs and get stuck.
Oh, that's where he would put you, in a cocoon.
Nope.
Ooh, yeah, no,
Nope.
An open-faced
I'll be
cocoon.
cussing.
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry. That's,
Very
that's-
safe. Economical.
Very safe.
I mean,
Economical, he says. Looks
grass
good
is
in
just as nice.
your cave room.
I'll try it. I mean, I've never tried a sleeping bag cocoon made of spider silk before.
I mean, it's basically almost like a silk, since it's made of silk, it might be really soft.
Yeah, so I'll try it. Why not? This is already super weird.
I'll start a camp outside.
I'll join Sinasha to make sure she's safe.
Do you want to just make sure he understands that we're going to start a very small controlled fire, but not one that's going to,
We will start a small fire, and we can outside of your den. They will cook basically. They're going to cook the meal.
Do we have to be on a veggie diet because of the animals?
I'm fairly certain a bunch of them are actually carnivores.
Okay.
How does that work? How do they decide who they eat and who they don't?
They probably just need to know what nutrients they need to be able to grow larger.
They just optimize it by picking that certain prey. Oh, like like a protein?
Maybe they like
Like carbs.
It's likely just a natural trait based on evolution. I mean, they've targeted specific food that gives them the nutrients required to eat, and they rely on
The brain rot. Brain rot.
If you
as
know,
you set
you
up
know.
camp, the animals begin to disperse. The raccoon walks past you. He takes his shiv and runs it across his tongue, and then does this to all of you and keeps on walking.
Sinasha flicks her axe on for a second, looking at him, and flicks it off.
Naoki would just wave happily to him.
Why are you intimidating the raccoon?
Why is he intimidating me?
I mean, I feel like you could just step on him. You don't have to.
I could. He needs
You don't have
know-
to do all that, man.
He needs to understand who's the alpha here. I'm in charge. I'm the boss.
All right. Whatever you say.
Emmeline is going to hop into the cocoon and sleep because she keeps looking at these animals, like that little raccoon. Man, a raccoon soup right now would be incredible, and it would be ready by morning, and the broth would be nice and cooked down. So she can't act on these thoughts, and therefore she will go to sleep. And she will take a third watch if that's what we're doing. If not,
We can skip the watches for this night.
perfect.
Naoki will sleep near Beans.
Okay. So, as you're all sleeping, you, Naoki, you're shaken awake to the sound of chittering and clicking noises as Beans excitedly pushes you with his two-pronged foot.
Beans, hold on. Let me just, lightly cast Speak with Animals. Oh, what's up?
Wake friends. She wants
Wake
to
friends?
see.
Ooh, okay. He'll go and immediately shake Emlyn awake.
What? Who's attacking? What's happening?
Bean
What's going
says
on?
that he has someone for us to meet. I guess that's what he meant by tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a second.
We go wake up the others. Just hang out there with them. They're very nice.
Diablo's
And he'll,
gonna drop out of a tree.
Oh, hi. Can you go wake up Percy and Sinasha?
Not just holding her axe in her sleep. Hand on the trigger.
Diablo will just nudge Percy with his foot, and he'll take a small pebble and flick it at the head of Sinasha's axe to make a pinging noise.
She gets up, flicks the trigger on, and what? What?
We got something to see, apparently.
Oh. Something to fight?
I don't hear nothing about a fight.
Okay. She turns her axe off and puts it away properly. She gets up.
Naoki will go back into the cave with Beans. What's up? Who do you want us to see?
Follow.
Following. Is everyone else following me?
Yeah, I'm just following along. Naoki is leading this pack.
I wonder what he wants us to see. He was very excited, chittering so wildly. Oh my goodness.
You are led further into the heart of the sanctuary. Beans excitedly scuttles ahead of you, his many legs moving forward with an unusual rhythm. It is here you find yourselves in a pathway leading to a circular clearing. The trees here seem more ancient. There's a hum in the air. It's at this point the towering pines begin to shift. The mournful silence of the woods is suddenly broken by a chorus of chittering, howling, and the low rumbling sounds of many unseen beasts all around. The air grows thick, smelling sharply of tinged metal, like the blood of a fresh hunt, wet fur, and rich earth. The shadows of the trees pull together, weaving into a towering, feral silhouette. She is terrifying, breathtaking vision of untamed worlds. She appears as a towering, fiercely muscled woman draped in the heavy moss-covered pelt of a colossal boar, its skull resting atop her head like a jagged crown. Her eyes are entirely black, swirling with the chaotic maternal fury of a predator protecting its young. And as she takes a breath in, the wind through the pines howl in unison. She does not look at you. Her wild black eyes fixed entirely on Beans. The giant spire lowers himself, pressing his thorax to the spongy earth in deep reverence.
Oh, okay.
The woman crouches.
Thank you, like Neil.
Her movements startlingly fluid and beast-like as she rests her spear next to her. And she rests her dirt-caked clawed hand gently against Beans' head. You have spun safely from the dark. The woman's voice resonates. It's not just in your ears, but vibrating in your chest, sounds like grinding stones and snapping branches. You have sheltered my children, and the canopy offered only cold. A protector of the den, a true guardian of the wild blood. The woman digs her claws slightly into Beans' chitin. Instead of blood, a brilliant, blinding emerald light erupts from the contact point. The magic smells like blooming jasmine and crushed pine. Beans lets out a long, trilling hiss that sounds almost like a song. Before your eyes, his form begins to shift and expand. He grows, his legs lengthening and thickening to the size of ancient gnarled tree trunks. His dark chitin shifts, taking on the shimmering, hardened luster of deep forest amber, threaded with veins of glowing bioluminescent green moss, his eyes now burning with profound, ancient intelligence and primal authority. They blink open to behold the forest. The woman stands, pulling her boar skull cloak tighter around her shoulders. Now rise, Lord of the Canopy. She commands, her voice echoing into the sky. No longer just a dweller of the brilliant forest. You are the fang in the dark. You are the web that catches the wicked. You are my animal lord of the crawling wilds. Beans towers over you now, radiating a palpable aura of divine nature magic. He looks down at you, his friends who treated him with kindness, and clicks his mandibles together in a familiar, joyful rhythm. The entire forest seems to bow to him.
Wow. This is new. Who's she?
Who is she, DM? Does any of the imagery she evokes remind us of any? Because there's two goddesses of nature and beasts, right?
Go ahead and roll a religion check. She
Yeah.
Might
She
help with that.
pulls the pelt of the boar tightly around her shoulders, and as she does so, her form shifts into that of a large boar, one that would be prized in many halls. But based off her blood-stained tusks, you know that will never happen. And she takes off into the forest.
I mean, if we even with Percy's help, it would be an 18.
18. You were just blessed with the vision of Liaja, the frenzied mother, the goddess of wilds, beasts, and forests.
Okay. Liaja, goddess of the wilds. What? A goddess? Liaja?
Yasha?
Well, I mean, that doesn't happen every day.
It kind of feels like it's... So Beans has been blessed by a goddess? He's now divine.
That is correct.
Did he just talk to us, DM?
Mm-mm. Another voice
No?
calls out behind you. A creature that you've seen before. She has made herself known to you twice. The first when you did not interject in a bear taking part in the natural process of a hunt of a deer. The second when she stopped the further destruction of a party from one of her allies after the death of a baby coyote.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh my.
This is the creature that killed Valerie?
No, this is the one that stopped her.
Okay, yeah. Okay. What's... Then I should just not remember any of that. And I apparently am so traumatized I forget.
He is one of us now.
Oh wow. Look at you, Beans, moving up in the world.
Beans calls out, and at this point, all of you can hear him telepathically in your heads. Beans have purpose now.
You have a great purpose. You're the animal lord of the crawling forest, she said.
That is correct. I protect this place now.
Well, now I have a more certain question to ask. Can I, when my journey is over, either be it with me being alive, hopefully, may I introduce a grove into this forest?
Perhaps.
With your approval, of course.
Yes.
And then also, we did hear about, it was from, I can't quite remember who, but I remember someone saying that there is potentially a test by the gods here. I don't know if your knowledge extends that far since you're very newly adjusted to this role.
I'm not sure. Perhaps that he has ascended. He needs to take a little bit of time to adjust to things. It is very overstimulating to become a beast of the wild to something so sentient as we are. But I am here to be his friend, and I find it interesting that this is the third time I met you now. Normally I don't meet the same mortal so many times.
Great to see you again.
Yes.
No idea who this is.
The name is escaping me. Help me out. I'm Emmeline.
What was the name that I told you?
You see, that's a really great question that you asked me, and I travel so much that unfortunately I end up mixing names together. It gets a little it gets a little messy. So, I don't know. I'm sorry.
This reminder that this creature has like deer-like features, along mixed with humanoid. And she introduced herself as Doramin, or Dory for short.
I will not forget that this time.
I think you will, but it is okay. Beans has received a great honor. He has put himself as a creature capable of protecting forests of his own free will, and gets blessed by the frenzied mother as a result. He will take his job very seriously and appropriately punish those who go against, as he did to all of the people who tried to cut down this forest.
That's wonderful. That's incredible to hear.
I do want to tell you that the frenzied mother has been made aware of your presence, and you are regarded as friends in her domain. You shall not fear any attacks of the wild creatures that she has under her protection, as long as you stay a friend of the wilds.
Good.
Do not hunt more than you need. Do not gather wood beyond the reach of your fire.
We have no need to betray the blessing of the goddess.
No. Especially one that has given us mercy. I do remember that you were the one that stopped the other spirit from taking their rage out on all of us, and we appreciate that.
Diablo just looks between them and the spirit. Just a little bit confused, but not really commenting on anything.
Emmeline was following along with the conversation until Naoki brought that up. She's tuned out. She's staring off into space, zoning out.
We've done what we've came here to do. We came to seek out Beans, and it seems like Beans has a home here.
He does.
Not just a home. Not just a home. He essentially is the home now.
Well, he's the guardian in truth, at least.
What does his form look like, DM? Is he like humanoid now?
No, he's a larger spider than he already. He's basically taller than you are at this point. His kind has darkened to like a rich amber color. He has this faint glow about him. His eyes also glowing with this emerald light.
Does he still have his flower?
He does.
Yay.
It's kind of expanded
same?
into like a vine of flowers that kind of come down around his front legs and bloom. He basically just became a challenge rating of a 20 creature in that ritual.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
So interesting to see mortals interact with so many beings of the divine light. But there are stranger things out in the wilderness, I guess. But I must be going. There are duties that I must attend to, as my goddess demands.
May I ask one favor of you?
And who are you to ask a favor of me? You may ask it. I am free to say no.
We may need your help as we are fighting a god of help me out here, Sanasha. I'm trying to
God of
say it
deception?
here.
Contrast?
Yes.
We're about to face off against the god of deception to try and stop his dominion from spreading past Railworm. Oh, wow.
Exactly. And he is destroying everyone's home. He is destroying both humanity and beast alike. He does not care just about expanding his domain.
I know it doesn't really concern you. You have other things to probably worry about in your day to day, but it will perhaps eventually reach here if we don't fix it. And then you will have to deal not on your own, but with a much more limited force. So it's worth considering. It's something you could nip in the bud, forgive my poor phrasing, but it's worth thinking about, maybe.
I will think about it. And to help you slightly on your journey, when you get south of the city, keep an eye on the skies. And also, when you find the weakness of the liar, the deceiver, he will make you, Emmeline, a very difficult offer.
Noted. I will prepare myself for more grief.
And just know, when he speaks his words, for once, they will not be a lie.
Even
Understood.
better. Yeah. I am very thankful for the warning.
The form
It's always great
immediately
seeing you.
immediately shifts into that of a golden deer with antlers branching off into many different just like this large thing of antlers and takes off into the woods, the light fading with her. I must also go, friends.
I'll still make sure to plant that flower bush that you asked me for your children.
He disappears in the light.
Well,
I guess we're not getting beans.
we're not, but he's getting his own purpose that he's always wanted from the very beginning.
Okay. So, do we go back and try and recruit this baker, or we don't have much time? Do we teleport back to Oneria now?
I would like to plant the little flower bush as his final request, and then hopefully he will honor our requests when the time comes.
Friends of the wilds, hear my voice. You may find your way home at twice the speed, like a stream flowing downhill. May your journey be swift.
That Viaja.
Thank
One
you.
could assume.
Okay. Do we have a long rest already? Do we finish the long rest?
You may mark your character sheets for a long rest as the sun
Okay.
begins to rise.
Yeah. I guess let's make our way.
We'll go back and then we will leave from his den to the city if we want.
I mean, Emily, you can always send her a letter.
Or
Oh,
I can ask someone.
Send who a letter?
The baker, Orla.
Oh, yeah. I don't know her mailing address, but I'll take a peek when we walk when we walk by again.
She's the cabin with the blue smoke, I'm sure.
Or do you think Gail might know it?
We can ask. Oh no, you don't agree?
Well, do you think Gail would make her way there?
Well, clearly Orla
Absolutely.
knows about Gale.
Fair.
I assume that's probably her only customer.
I can just send her a message when we need
No,
to contact.
Beans would also.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. We don't need to really stop by. I don't desire to dine in today.
Can Naoki insight check Emmeline?
Yeah.
What are you trying to find?
The vibe feels off about her.
So you're trying to figure out her vibe?
The
Mhm.
vibe check.
Just feels like she's kind of really quiet all of a sudden, like something's on her mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to tell. It's she's wearing it. She's wearing her heart on her sleeve right now. It's just it's that feeling of grief when you're just very disconnected from the material world. It's like you're watching your own body. You're watching yourself talk to people. You're not actually talking to people. She's in that state right now. She's thinking very deeply. So these off vibes are kind of just her mind isolating as she's thinking about Valerie.
You okay, Emmeline?
Yeah. Let's just go.
I mean, Doreen said to look up into the sky and we would find our way.
I don't.
But she did. South of the city, but yes.
Maybe we'll be lucky and our dragonelles will be there.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Start heading back to his den.
So
Pitter patter.
you all arrive back at the animal sanctuary within the Brillin Forest. We can call it the Brillin Sanctuary for simplistic reasons. And Gale is sitting there, kind of pushing a stick into the fire, stoking it. I've had enough of gods.
How
You're
come?
telling us. What? We every single one. I swear, every day.
Hmm.
Anyway,
I still think that Kresna is a bitch, but that's just me.
I'm sure you're not the
Well.
only one.
I don't know if you saw, but it looks like Beans has become a protector of the forest, essentially a nature spirit.
No, he was promoted off of cleric then.
He had magical abilities? He never showed me.
Did you ever need to see them?
Maybe.
Are you planning on staying here or?
I think so. There's a tree over there by the pond that I think would make a good spot for me to lay to rest. Plus,
Wait,
I have to finish teaching the raccoon everything I know.
you're not planning on going anytime soon.
Not soon, but to be honest, I was really worried that you were all going to try to fight me when I pressed my blade up against that one's neck. I don't have the joints for it anymore.
You still
No.
seem limber enough.
One fight and I'm sore for days.
Oh. If it's not too much to ask, could you also watch over Bean's young ones?
I guess. I will
Thank
keep an
you.
eye on these animals here. I certainly hope the goddess doesn't bless me. It'd be truly awful to become immortal at this age.
Well, she transformed beans into something different.
Unfortunately, I don't have the right species about me.
I mean, if you've seen, Casimir and Tora and Revelar, they look pretty good.
Anyway,
Being
back there's
divine.
a really nice brunch place I like to go to. Be sure to check it out.
And she pulls out a piece of the bacon. This is from that place?
Yes. She has a new menu every day, actually.
That's ambitious. I can respect that.
Do you think she's looking to move somewhere else, or be happy where she is?
I think it's possible. You don't have to ask her, though. Oh, and you can give this back to her. Hand you a set of silverware. Don't know how I got that.
Icky fingers, maybe.
There's a lot of sap here. It's believable.
We'll just blame it on Percy anyways.
What? What did I do?
Oh, wouldn't it hurt you forgot to return some silverware you took from that place.
I mean, you wanted to steal the sun from an underground lair when we met you. You're not exactly with a
Whatever the hell that means.
Tomorrow. Use its power for good. God forbid I do something useful.
It's goddess forbid now.
Yeah, you saved my life, so you're useful enough, Percy.
Well, Nexus did it, but sure.
She might have been the one who granted the blessing, but you're the one who asked for it.
Naoki will go over to near Beans' den and just kind of like open up some dirt and then place one of the petals that he has constantly flowing from his umbrella into the ground and like put some dirt over it and then cast Druidcraft. So a little sprout will appear in front of it.
Okay.
Does that work?
I'll allow it to work.
Okay. I was like,
I mean, I can make it work.
Do you set out on your journey back home? So as the party
set the plan.
continues on back to the city of Lemira, you're starting to cross milestones and other places of note much faster, it seems, as if the wind is blowing at your back. The ground is moving almost like the ground is moving with you to usher you along the way. It doesn't quite make sense in the physics sort, but within a few hours, you're stepping out of the forest back into the dirt pathway, and up on your right is the alchemist's skillet.
Want to go in, Emmeline?
Well, yeah, we have to return these anyway.
Customer accidentally borrowed her silverware. And your thought.
Knock, knock.
Oh, hello again. Welcome. I know you couldn't step away after you had my feather fall biscuits. It's so nice to see you. Come on in. Would you like a table this time? I promise you, it's going to be a lovely meal.
Might as well. I mean, we do have something to celebrate.
Wonderful. She's going to hand you menus this time. This menu is different. There are the following items on there. You have the clockwork coffee, a blink boar sausages, elemental cinnamon rolls, the deep delver's hash, fade touched fruit tart, and mimic flapjacks. So is there anything there that stands out to you? Just like you're reading a normal menu, you look at the titles first, and then if it sparks interest, then you look at what it says about it. Let me know and we can go. This menu is slightly pricier than it was the last one, but all the menus items this time do have a slight magical effect as the other ones did.
What's going on with the cinnamon rolls and the first drink you mentioned?
The clockwork coffee.
The elemental cinnamon rolls, a massive gooey pastry spotted with cinnamon and topped with a shimmering iridescent icing. You can choose whether it's served piping hot or refreshingly chilled, so fire or frost. For the next 8 hours, the eater is comfortably acclimated to extreme weather environments, whether extreme heat or cold, depending on what you ordered. And occasionally burps harmless puffs of smoke or snow. And then the clockwork coffee, a pitch black thick brew served in a ticking copper mug. It tastes intensely of dark cocoa, roasted chicory, and a hint of static electricity. And you get the jitters. For the next 4 hours, you cannot be magically put to sleep and gain a +1 bonus to your initiative rolls.
I will get both of those.
Awesome. So that is going to be 13 silver.
Okay.
What's up with these flapjacks?
Mimic flapjacks. We love those ones. Let me get this music going.
You're gonna have to make a cookbook now, by the way.
Standard buttermilk pancakes with enchanted minor illusion and transmutation. When you pour the syrup, the pancakes form a jagged mouth and playfully try to bite your fork. They are harmless and taste like vanilla and butter. Known as the food that tries to eat you back. Eating a meal that tries to eat you back builds character. The eater gains advantage on their next saving throw against being frightened within the next 24 hours.
I'll take one of them.
What else was there?
That's 7 silver. You have Fey Touch fruit tarts, the Deep Delver's hash, and Blink Boar sausages.
Is it bad that I want to make you describe all of them?
Oh, I'll just go ahead. So Blink Boar sausages, 3 plump, deeply savory pork links, heavily spiced with sage and astral peppercorns. If you don't stab them quickly with your fork, they occasionally teleport and inch across the plate. The eater absorbs residual conjuration magic. Once within the next hour, they can use a bonus action to teleport up to 10 feet to an unoccupied space that they can see. 1 gold piece. The Deep Delver's hash, a heavy sizzling iron skillet packed with roasted root vegetables, cubed salted beef, and a sunny side up basilisk fowl egg. It smells of earthy truffle and rich marrow. The eater's eyes glow with a faint golden luminescence for the next hour. They gain 30 feet of dark vision for an additional 10 feet if they already possess it.
That's good for how long?
For the next hour. And then finally, the Fey Touch fruit tart. A delicate, crumbly pastry filled with bright tart custard and topped with fresh shifting berries imported from the edges of the wildwoods. The eater's voice takes on a melodic, echoing quality, and for the next 2 hours, they can fluently speak any language, and their eye color temporarily changes to a vibrant violet or gold.
I don't want the sausage and the fruit tart.
Yeah, the fruit tart's gonna be 6 silver. The sausage is gonna be 1 gold.
Okay. Gives her 2 gold.
And anything for you, Mouse Man.
Thank you.
Oh, so we're not hungry. Okay. Well, gotta get that started. And you notice as like things are starting to move around the restaurant from like some sort of unseen or invisible thing, carrying plates and setting tables. There's a few people here and there. Mostly look like they're going into the forest to explore, forage, hunt, that sort of thing. Anyway, you said that you wanted to talk about some things, or did I just read that on your minds? You look like you had something to say.
Well, I mean, Beans is, Beans is not coming with us. We were coming to recruit him, but he's been formally blessed by the goddess of the wilds to be the protector of this realm.
A nature spirit of sorts.
Oh, what an honor! I've heard of such things, but I've never quite seen one for myself. They're so rare to come across. Anyone who'd see them would be mightily lucky.
Well, you've got a new one right in your backyard.
Well, hopefully he still visits me. I would love to see him.
Yeah, well, hopefully these hunters are smart because, well, they should only be hunting what they need.
That is the first rule of foraging. Only take what you need, leave some for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple other things for you, Orla. First, missing silverware for you. This was given to us by a little birdie, one might say, in the forest.
Oh, that bitch. She said it like playfully, like she this is something that a close friend would do.
Yeah, this is their like inside joke or something. And secondly, I mean, you're obviously getting business, so this is just something to think about, but I think you're incredibly creative and ambitious, and I think your use of magic is very inspiring, even though it has nothing to do with combat. And we currently own 2 locations, 2 bastions. We have a tower in the Sanguisian Empire, which I might not suggest for you, it's a bit far. And we have a property in Elneria on the 1st level. It's a manor, and we're looking for staff or, you know, something of that accord. If you're interested, I mean, I think I speak for all of us, we would love to have you. Or maybe you could train our current housekeeper, Marie.
Oh, yeah, I think she was suggesting maybe start a business in the city where you've got a little bit more traffic.
More traffic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an option for you.
No, there's no considering. I was about to commit insurance fraud to get this place burned down because I'm making no money. But you know, yes, I'll do it. And we'll, yeah, I can leave tomorrow.
Amazing.
Just need some time to pack up.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, your food gets delivered. Percy, your flapjacks are like starting to like try to lurch off the plate and like snap at you and like get your arm a little bit, but it's just mushy because it's pancakes.
Oh, could I have a coffee and some flapjacks?
Of course. They also come out as well.
Sanasha will write down the location of the manor and also a note to Marie saying that she has her permission to move in there and to start to set up a shop.
As the time you finish this note, your sausages are already like 10 feet off their plate.
She like reaches up and like pulls them down with her axe.
Wonderful. So much to do, so much to plan for.
I mean, if you want to burn this place down, Emmeline here's a wizard. She could probably.
I could also
Let's
just start
not
a
burn
grease
down
fire.
things in the forest.
Yeah.
Wow, I caught that. I caught what you just said about me.
I didn't say anything bad. I'm just saying.
Out of character, Michael. I caught that. Okay. I heard you. Wow.
I don't get the reference, so okay.
Evelyn is actually going to start smoking in the building while she eats. And enjoys her
I
coffee.
hope you all enjoy your meals. I am going to go get ready. And she goes over and starts serving the the 2 other people she has in her building. Soon as you finish your meals, you head back to Onira. And where do you head from here?
I mean, I thought we were going to Ellerman next.
We are, but we never got potions, did we?
Oh crap! We need healing potions and diamonds.
So I did
We
say
could
that
stop
the
back to
potions
that.
were not something that we had to role play for. You got them
Yeah.
last session or the session before that. I
Okay.
thought I said they're the
We just
standard
forgot
potion.
to discuss it. Yeah.
So you can discuss them.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna go ahead and take our mid-session break right here.
Excellent.
So everybody, thanks so much for watching so far and being part of the stream. Don't forget that you earn double the souls during our Prestige Encounter streams. If you don't know what the soul system is, it is our personal reward system that you can use across many of our different aspects of the community. Most importantly, the souls are going to be very important during our 20th anniversary event that we have going on. So make sure you continue to earn as many as you can. For more information, go to lichsouls.com and go to the soul system in the top right corner of the website to see how you can get started and also how you can start earning today. However, you might just be joining us. And if you are just now joining us,
If you're just now joining us, you might be listening to our wonderful voices as we get through this fantastic adventure in the Berlin Forest, which means you're listening to us on the podcast networks. And we love that you've joined us. We love that you're listening to us. But you want to put our faces with that story, you want to get caught up. Well, we do re-release the live play of Prestige Encounters every Monday on YouTube. But there's a better way to watch this, and that is to join us live on all of the places that we live stream every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on lichsouls.ttv, which you can find us on the Purple app, on TikTok, on YouTube, and join us, chat with us. You can do things like give healing potions to members of the party with your channel points that you earn by watching. But let's say that you want more than just Dungeons and Dragons in your life. Well, our dungeon master is Lich Souls himself, and he is the head of the community and the primary streamer for this gaming community. And we have a whole schedule of other streams you can watch through the week. So we do have an Overwatch team, and every Monday we have Overwatch comp/social hour, where you have our Overwatch competitive team led by Chloe and Josh, where they play competitive games, followed by a social hour, which is quite often RuneScape. And then on Tuesdays we do quick play for people who aren't quite in the competitive mindset, where members of the community can join us on a rotation through the actual stream. And after that, there is another hour of RuneScape. Like I said, Prestige Encounters is on Wednesday, so we do have a Q&A that we hold just before this. While we don't stream it live, we do take questions from the audience, and we'd love for you to contribute them. You can find that on lichsouls.com. On Thursdays, we've had a change in our schedule, so we have Thieving Thursdays, where we play Sea of Thieves, and we have an entire crew that you can join with us. And on Friday, sometimes we play games. We call it the Weekend Kickoff, and there'll be a variety of games available there. Saturdays doesn't have an official stream, but sometimes we will be featuring our servers from there. And on Sundays, we have the Sinking Sundays, which is another day of Sea of Thieves. You have a chance to join in Let's Just Be Crazy and have some hijinks on the high seas. But throughout the week, there are all kinds of other games you can play. There's people playing RuneScape all the time. There's people playing the Isle. We play Friend Swap. It's a whole community of gamers that are coming together, and you can join us. That's all I got, Michael.
Thank you so much, Sergey. And he basically summed it up. Lich Souls Gaming is a global indie gaming network that I started with some friends in the 6th grade over 20 years ago. And the really cool thing about this gaming community, and I know this is such a long mid-break announcement, is that so many of these people, many of them in this call as well, like I've met in person. I was a groomsman in 2016 at my deputy owner's wedding down in Tennessee as well, and that's honestly my favorite part of all this. You become part of these people's lives. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons with Chloe and Jeremiah since 2020, and Jeremiah and I actually moved in. He moved in with me because that's what this community has brought. So we love having people here, and you're not just a number in Lich Souls Gaming. You are a person that we want to get to know and we want to become friends with. And it's really hard to find friends to play video games with, especially ones that just get along so well. So come join us, where we treat games like games, unlike some guilds or clans that treat things like a job. And it's honestly a great honor to have these players at the table every week, and I appreciate everything that they do, and I appreciate all the viewers as well, because that's why we do it. But enough of that mushy talk from me. We'll be right back. We're gonna take this time to refresh ourselves, because about 15-20 minutes as we continue on, and we'll see you all real soon. Hello everybody, and welcome to the mid-session break of Prestige Encounters. While our cast takes a moment to recharge, I want to share a few things happening within our community. First up, we are a full gaming community, and you're invited. You can join us at lichsouls.com/discord, where we play a full roster of games like Dead by Daylight, Valheim, 7 Days to Die, and Minecraft. Our roster does change as games release, so stay in the Discord for more up-to-date info. If you're an Amazon account member, you can link your Twitch and Amazon accounts to subscribe to one channel for free each month. If you subscribe to us, which we'd love for you to do, you will get access to over 20 animated and static emotes that you can use across the whole site of Twitch. This channel features more than just the adventures in the realm of Zona. I stream throughout the week, bringing entertainment almost daily. Join our Discord for the most up-to-date schedule. As you watch the channel live, you can earn points to redeem for fun interactions. The Twitch points and their redemptions can be found at the bottom of the chat. However, we have our own custom system called the Soul System, where you can find all of the information for it in the Soul System channel on our Discord. That's all from me for now, so please watch these other clips of my cast members, and we'll be back shortly.
Hi there viewers, I'm Josh from Prestige Encounters, and I heard you wanted the best looking maps out of all your friends. Well, do I have you covered with Arkenforge, the best map making tool for all your TTRPGs. There are many different asset packs which can be used within Arkenforge, but if none of these tickle your fancy, then import your own and create anything your heart desires. When building those maps, you don't want to forget about these features such as built-in animation and music plugins to make your maps feel alive at every moment, touchscreen support with Fog of War which allows in-person play, and a dynamic lighting system to make even your nighttime maps look their best. Making maps has never been easier, but now I hear what you're saying. I don't like subscription fees, and that's okay. Neither do I. Arkenforge is luckily only a single time purchase, and we can help you out even more if you use code LICHSOULS at checkout. That's right folks, if you want the best maps around, use Arkenforge, and don't forget to use our code LICHSOULS at checkout.
I honestly got tired of trying to find a server that had laid back, chill, and fun people. Finding people to play games with in modern times sometimes feels impossible and exhausting. So my friends and I started our own server called Lichcraft. It's a Java survival server that launched recently. I wanted that MMO feel with custom bosses, dungeons, and magic items, but without the hassle of anyone having to install mods or troubleshoot them. Just jump in and play.
Oh
What
my
is
god.
that?
Oh my god, he
Yeah.
has so much health.
He is so much bigger than I remember him being. Okay, we got this. We got this, guys. He sounded a little bit.
Reinforcements are down. Reinforcements are in.
And I'll be honest with you, we're still small. We're looking for regulars to help us build out our fantasy spawn and the player run economy. Everything here is community driven. Every major change will require a 80% player vote, so the server actually grows based on what we want as a collective group. Everyone starts with 10,000 claim blocks when they first join, and will get more as they continue to play. I work a job and don't want anyone ruining my build or stealing my stuff while I'm away, and neither should you. We even have time gravestones so you can actually build and explore without too much stress of losing your gear. There's no admin ego, no drama, just a fresh world where your voice actually matters. We don't like to do power trips here. So the gates are open and we're just getting started. If you want to be here for the foundation of something big, all the information you need can be found in our Discord. The link is in the bio.
Welcome to Prestige Tales.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in there. Welcome to another episode of Prestige Tales. Tonight, we tell the tale of the Dungeon Master who could. Once upon a time, there was a story of a dungeon master trying to weave a grand tale of heroes and monsters. While the prose was mighty, something was missing. Combat in its most epic form must come with epic music. Knowing that this was lacking, one day the dungeon master tried to create music of their own. Let's see what happened. A moment meant to be the culmination of their tale instead became a tragic end. Ashamed, the dungeon master walked off into the sunset, never to be seen again. The moral of this tale: be the dungeon master that could with Midnight Syndicate.
Yeah, and you all hear an angelic choral movement surrounding the Casimir, which does not fit this music that's playing right now, which is fine because it's lovely music.
Midnight Syndicate are a talented musical production group creating gothic, horror, and fantasy music from your role-playing game at home. Don't be a natural 1, roll a natural 20 with Midnight Syndicate. These absolute legends can be found at www.midnightsyndicate.com on the YouTube, Alexa, Spotify, or Apple Music.
Oh, hey there, bud. Didn't see you there. Glad you could stop on by during your mid-session break there. Oh, I'm just having a cold one and watching the game here in memory of my late cousin. You may have heard of the guy, Prestige Pete Peterson. God rest his soul. Boy, I tell ya, old Pete there was a good man, and definitely did not fake his own death to throw off the scent of the IRS there. Oh, that's a touchdown. But if old Petey were here, he'd want me, his cousin, Lich Souls Larry, to tell you all about the incredible merch over there at the Lich Souls Gaming merch store. Every bit of merch you can think of to help support your favorite D&D stream. They got such things as t-shirts, hoodies, mouse pads, stickers, and so much more. So head on over to lichsouls.com/merch and pick yous up some merch there today. Well, I better get on up out of here and let you get back to your mid-session break there. Let me just find my coat and oh, when you know it, I'm already wearing it. But before I go, you know I got this nice casserole back at the house if you want to come on by and take it home with you. It wouldn't be no trouble at all. You can just bring the container back at your earliest convenience. Let me just try to find my coat here and oh, still wearing it. Oh, jeez. I swear my mind these days, it just ain't what it used to be. Speaking of losing their mind, you know who died
Did you just yawn?
Yes.
Tell me, son, what have you been drinking to keep yourself hydrated and energized? Generic coffee brand? Fool! You should be drinking Rogue Energy. What's Rogue Energy? Well, I'm glad you asked. Rogue Energy is an energy drink made by gamers for gamers. It is made to be the ultimate gaming energy drink with zero fillers, zero added sugars, plenty of essential vitamins, and oh so low calories. You can be supremely energized and or hydrated without the monstrous macros of the competitors. Not to mention the wide array of delicious flavors that Rogue Energy and Hydration come in. That includes both the powder formula and canned energy drinks. And get this, Lich Souls Gaming knows that our viewers are hard-working and hard-gaming individuals that need that energy throughout the day. So you can use code LichSouls at checkout for a discount off your order of Rogue Energy. And how do you feel, young gamer? I feel great! Rogue Energy has been a complete game changer, and my order also came with this convenient shaker. You've really shown me some useful info, Mr. Rogue, sir. Now that is indeed what I love to hear.
Alright, that's fine. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! That was good! That was good. Watch my heart rate go up. And they just hit the south tower. Ah! Ah! No, because then no family will be able to move here for generations.
That's okay.
Ah! All right, here we go. One last time. And then once to the back. Everybody, and thank you so much for watching the mid-session break of Prestige Encounters. If you have not yet done so, be sure to join our Discord at lichsouls.com/discord. And now we're going to return to the adventure. And welcome back, everyone. So where we last left off, the party had gone through the Brilliant Forest and was making their way back to Anira to continue on their journey. They made their way to the alchemist's skillet, where they recruited the help of the wizard, who the Colomancer, she called herself, that had taken up residence. She will be now moving into the Veiled, what did you, Chateau Manor, Veiled Manor, the Veiled Villa, which she will join their staff there at that place. While you're in the town, through the blessing of Liaja to get back to the city of Valnira, your journey was hastened by quite a bit through the powers of the goddess, a spell that is unfamiliar to you, that you've never seen quite cast before, as is beyond the capabilities of a standard mortal person. You spend this time shopping, you get some potions, you get some diamonds for supplies on the journey south through Raybalon to Alarman and eventually Miradorn, a journey that is surmised, even with your mounts, to take about a month journey. On foot, you're traveling half a continent, a very, very long time. 2 weeks to Raybalon. It was another week to Alarman, and then about 2 to 3 weeks through Miradorn, going through the Lamwold Wood. That is on your mounts. So go ahead and make an Arcana check for me. That's not going to Yeah, you can get guidance. It's not going to tell you exactly what like the magic circle is, but it might give you a little bit more information. What is the guidance roll? So guidance is, yeah, it's not advantage. It's a plus D4 to your roll. By the way, chat, while she's doing this, we did add a new command to our Discord chat. You can now use exclamation point roll space and then do dice rolls like you would in other D&D apps to roll as well if you like. So if we say, hey, roll an Arcana check, you can see if your character would pass it or not. So that's something that we love to do. Anyway, so you got a 22. Matt, teleportation circles and their runes are normally closely guarded secrets unless they're part of a public utility. Dwarves are not necessarily known for their arcane ability a lot of time. Their arcane goes into their ability to mine, to delve deeper into the mountains, to gain riches and that sort of thing. You're not aware of any teleportation circles within the city of Rubalon. That's about it. So you and a major part of the journey being longer is that your mounts aren't necessarily made for subterranean travel either. Rubalon is an expansive dwarven country built on the ancient ruins of the cities below, and it, although you have mountains, you've been there before, also remember that it is expensive to travel through as well.
Right. And
What?
what?
We had a slight
Okay.
sound difficulty, but basically the party talked about a number of things, like if it's worth letting the Governor Matthias allow this Church of Oriona just continue to grow to fight Contras, but it's going to be a gamble overall.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. However, I don't know how I got muted, but you know, it happened. So
For note, we do end up getting 1 greater healing potion, 2 common potions, and then about 400 GP worth of diamonds. And then I know that gets marked up a certain amount, but yeah.
Maybe give us the VV discount. I don't know.
Ooh.
no. Anyway, the so yeah. Should we warn Governor Matthias on the Church of Oriona or not? What has the party decided?
Yeah, and when the suggestion that we were discussing that Oriona's church may provide some protection for Anelia from the other demon princes who've been trying to influence the world and Contras, and so Percy's kind of deciding what he wants to do as we set off.
Cooking up a message as we speak. Don't worry, guys. I'll get that.
So yeah, we were heading to the south gate.
Okay.
Having got some provisions.
So, as Percy, do you need some time to think your message, or are you ready?
I'll give me like 20 minutes, and I'll get one out there.
So, the party continues on, and at this point, it is early afternoon as you make your way to the southern gate, taking the train station as you do so. As you're walking past, you are approached by 2 people holding parasols above their head, small, round, black sunglasses upon their nose. Oh, look, darling, it is the Veiled Vanguard. It's such an honor to run into them before they head off on their journey. As Baron and Baroness Blackshire.
Blackshires? And Emlyn will do like a
Baroness.
Tell me, where does your journey lead you now?
South.
South. Give my regards to the lords and ladies and those in between and within Rebailon. It has
Will
been
do.
some time since I've tried dwarven wine.
You have a specific taste for dwarven wine, or do you prefer a dragon?
Is there anything that we can help you with before you go on your journey, perhaps? You are champions of the Sankesian Empire, after all.
We would ask you to try our newest chef that we have hired at our manor.
It's her food.
Yes, not her. She's very valuable.
Frankly, Baroness, outside of hospitality, I can't ask anything more of you. It was already an honor for you to visit at our party.
Of course. When there's somebody that is an honoree of a party, that also happens to be a great example of what the Sangesian Empire can offer to this continent as aid and a good ally. Of course, we are going to be there as representatives of that empire. In fact, There is something that I wanted to discuss with you before you leave, if you do not mind a few moments of your time before you set off.
Really, I can spare the time.
Of course, and I appreciate it. At the end of the winter months, during the time of Sakune and the Festival of Rebirth and Renewal, we would like to see you in the Orm Finis for the grand ball that the Great Imperator hosts every year.
What's the name of this festival or ball? Out of character.
Make a history check.
No. I said, what's the name of it, not what is it. That's for someone else.
All right. I'm sorry. My knowledge of English might be. What is it named and what is it? That's not the same question, or?
I think he's asking more because you mentioned the name of the festival, right?
It's a ball.
Okay. Whatever.
Does it have a name?
I do not have one at this moment in time. But you can make a history check.
It's a ball.
It's not gonna be good.
There's a couple names I can come up with that wouldn't be stream friendly.
It's 13.
13. Essentially, the main thing is, we're just gonna go a random name. It's gonna be the Corpse Bloom Gala.
Okay, I actually kind of like that. Named after the corpse moon flower.
Or the Tivia tulips.
It is a time where some of those who are honorees, like Percy in a way, are allowed to be raised once more. Don't worry, I know that you all like to cling to your mortality. You're not going to be forced to become undead, but it would be a great dishonor to reject such an invitation, don't you think?
Of course, we have a really good reputation with attending balls.
I'm assuming you would want a tenant of yours to possibly consider the offer.
What?
I'm assuming you'd want a tenant of yours to possibly consider that offer. Raising.
It is ideal once you've matured enough and you can properly represent the city as you need to be, but I don't think you've truly reached your potential.
Maybe not.
Will
However,
your daughter be there?
She will. I would like for you to meet her.
Sounds wonderful.
It was so kind of you to remember that we have a daughter. You seem to be more interested in other things when we were at dinner. I understand that the counselor may be distracting with the way he speaks, but regardless.
Oh no, I loved your manner, especially your house spider. Forgive my name, but he was very charming. Wasn't he, Sanasha?
Yeah.
Regardless, we must be going. Do not forget, on the first day of spring, and invest autumn before you decide to come this way. It might be beneficial.
Thank you for visiting the more mortal side of the continent. Hope you enjoyed the culture.
Of course, the culture and the cuisine are always one of our favorite things to come experience when we visit this side of the world.
It's one of the redeeming qualities of it.
I always like the suntan.
Wow, look at the time. Oh golly, Baroness, really great to see you guys. Always an honor. Yeah, but we have some super pressing business, so and our lives are short. So if you don't mind, we're gonna go. You guys take care.
Oh, before I forget, a small token to help you on your way. He's gonna go from a coin purse and hand you a small pouch containing 100 platinum pieces.
Oh, this will be too kind.
Yeah.
Perhaps when you get to Rubalon, you may find an adequate place to stay and bathe. Until next time.
Naoki will fish into his satchel and pull out a little seed that he'll use Druidcraft to immediately bloom into a Tivia tulip.
And do what with it?
Offer it to the Baroness.
Oh, how kind. Darling, would you? Of course. He takes his parasol, he collapses it down, and takes the tulip from you. He offers this up to his wife's nose, Gloria, and darling, doesn't it smell wonderful? And mind you all, he is standing in full sunlight.
Yep.
Unaffected.
Yeah, I clocked that. I clocked that. I don't really know. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but
Naoki will give him a little bit of his umbrella.
It is unneeded. Anyway, have safe journey, Brother Vanguard, and they'll continue off.
They're so lovely, aren't they?
Once we get far enough, Diablo's just gonna calmly say,
I understand we're keeping up appearances, but don't invite him to our home again.
Why?
Do I need to spell it out for you, Naoki?
We were all in that room, Naoki. We saw what they did. We know what they did. Do we need it to be so kifly that they have as a late evening snack to make the point?
Naoki will just
look at the time.
start walking away.
Wow, look at the time.
I'm glad we're clear on things.
I mean, that was a little harsh, no?
And he will not speak to either Diablo or Sanasha during this walk.
Sometimes we need
2 weeks.
back to reality.
I agree, but I'm all for calling people out when they make mistakes, but we don't have to.
Okay. I don't think I have anything productive to add to the conversation because
Let's do the most productive thing here. Keep walking.
I love walking.
Yeah, I love walking. I love friendship, guys.
They walk in awkward silence.
Yeah, Emmeline has she's biting the nails of her spectral hand that usually feeds her smokes. She's biting the nails of that hand as we're walking.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Veiled Vanguard. May I lend your ear for just a moment?
Of course. Why? What can we do for you?
I was wondering if you would like to have your fortunes read. Perhaps it's only 5 silver pieces.
Yes, yes, yes.
Always. We love
Sure.
that stuff around here.
Wait, is
Of
this
course.
You were so accurate last time.
the same person?
Last
It
time?
is- last
What?
It's not the same person.
Okay.
Oh,
Wasn't last time it was people?
yeah. Emily
Like
actually
kobolds?
cannot tell. She thinks every fortune teller is actually the
Yeah.
same. So
I mean,
That
they all
is
follow
canon. I
the
love
same
it.
thread of fate.
Does this person seem trustworthy?
Make an insight check. Almost an attack. Inside attack. No.
Yeah, she stabs her axe in her head, looks at their brain. That's an inside attack.
that's one way to detect thoughts.
11.
Wow.
Seems to be, a traveling entertainment mostly.
Okay.
Percy will hand over 5 silver pieces. Actually, he hands over gold because he doesn't have change, but he says keep the
Is
change.
everyone getting it?
I need
Do
3
readings.
Yeah,
of
we'll
you
do
to
the reading.
participate. Just
Oh, I'll
3.
do it. I'll do it.
She's an old woman, leaning forward, hunchback, as if worn down through many years of age, elvish.
Is 3 the limit? Because it's seeming like all of us want to participate.
Yeah,
I
can we
mean,
not?
I already kind of know what's gonna happen to me. I guess, like, so it's I can sit out. It's fine. I can watch.
So, who's going to draw the first card?
I guess Percy is?
Percy. You draw the first card.
Yeah, I do.
She looks at it. It's the shattered scale inverted.
Oh,
Damn. I don't know what that means.
She looks at
but
it. A kingdom of
That's how good
ancient
it is.
wings, divided bloodlines that once ruled the peaks now turn their fangs upon each other, brought by a prince of whispers. The loyalty of the great ones is broken, and from that broken oath, a terrible heat is freed. We will draw the second.
Sinasha
You
will
know
draw.
The fuck?
You get the
Love that.
furnace. Do not look to the permanently eclipsed sun for the coming darkness. Look to the horizon as shadow approaches, but it is not cast by the void. It is cast by wings woven from smoke and ember. A tyrant of crimson scales awakes. Where it breathes, the stone will melt, the rivers will boil, and the very air will turn to glass. It does not come to conquer, it comes to consume. My dear, quickly the third card. The
Diablo. Yeah.
Ash and the Anvil. The final card. You are the anvil, and the fire is coming to strike you. If your iron holds, the beast breaks against your resolve. But if there's even a hairline fracture in your unity, there will be nothing left of you but a fine white powder blowing through a ruined, blackened city. She slowly sweeps the cards back into the deck, a lingering scent of sulfur hanging heavy in the air. Keep your eyes on the clouds. The storm is coming for you and it will not bring rain. I must go.
What the? I mean, they're all fake, right? We know that.
I wouldn't be too sure. That's what I thought last time, but
No, we had a fortune teller in the caravan back in, and they were fake. They told me they were fake. It said none of it ever came true.
Percy, all of that is too specific.
She heard it from a bard.
We already know what the world killing, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm freaking out. How did she know all that stuff?
freaking out.
How did she know all that? Who told her that? I didn't. You guys didn't. At least I don't think you did.
My logical explanation for why she would know that is magic.
Magic
I
of the
mean,
gods, one
what?
of the demon princes.
Huh? That was Contras?
No. Conscious wouldn't be warning us. Unless that was conscious.
Maybe you would.
Maybe she'll scare us.
Does Sasha feel anything in her heart like pain from that experience, or is she feeling
Make a
normal?
wisdom saving throw.
Oh gods.
What?
Whoa.
22.
Whoa.
You do
Wow.
not
Natural
have
20.
you do not have a panic attack.
Okay, good.
Naoki looks up into the sky. I'm gonna assume it's dark.
I mean, clear day, beautiful, clear sky, sun. UV index probably around a 7.
I mean, it seems like a pretty normal day, and then he'll like use Druidcraft to like predict the weather.
Now here's us with the druid weather. Expect sunny skies, low temperatures approaching the low 30s throughout the day. As the night continues, the sun continues to set out, night grows. A high of 45 degrees. For those of you, it's around like 11 to like 18 degrees Celsius, I believe.
Thank you.
Approaching 0 degrees at night.
Celsius?
Yeah. Like freezing temps.
Okay.
Because you are starting
What?
to get closer to winter, so as it gets nighttime, it's going to be cold.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing that those cinnamon rolls that I ate were cold.
That coffee was pretty good.
All right, team. You heard her. We have to bond here. We have to work on our bonding skills, and be nicer companions. Otherwise, everything's gonna go to hell. So I suggest, hear me out here, that at least once a week we have to sit around a campfire during one of our very long nights and do some bonding activities. I don't know.
What, like icebreakers? We already
Sure.
know each other.
I'll do.
So far, I have nothing to say to either of these two, and he will use elementalism to just like blow a breeze of air in their face.
See, I don't. However, this is gonna work. We're gonna die.
I thought our conversation was productive and concise. I understand if you don't have anything else you need to say.
I
Points for me.
understand. And we're walking, right? We're actively
Yeah.
out of the city. Great. Are we out of the city?
You get. I'll say you're out of the city at this point, continuing down the path to
Yeah, we're-
Raylon.
We're on our goat mounts or whatever.
The deer stag
Deer.
mounts, yeah.
Deer stag mounts, yeah.
Undead.
May I pull everyone together for a team meeting? Can everyone
See, this is what we need.
participate?
This is what we need.
Team Clip Clop.
Just hear me out.
We're still the Veiled Dead card, guys.
If I were to get one wish somehow, some way, in a totally unsuspecting manner, that didn't happen. What should we use it for? What should I use it for?
Can you change something that already happened?
I assume that's what wishes do, right? I mean, they can do anything.
Well,
And what are you making a wish to? You making a wish to a powerful being, a star?
Well, imagine like the monkey paw. Remember the monkey paw? Like, imagine if we get another wish like that, but maybe
I
it doesn't
no
have the
idea what you're
negative.
talking about.
I mean,
I don't know what monkey paw you're on about.
We had a monkey paw that essentially granted wishes, but every time it granted a wish, it inverted that wish to
It like
be
twisted it.
slightly wrong, but still
So we have an evil wish.
a wish.
But no. The wish I'm talking about in this hypothetical situation, it's just a wish.
You just
Okay,
have to
Is
be
it-
careful how you word
Is it a great wish?
It's
Or
a
is it-
wish, and it can be made by one person, but we could make it as a team, or I could make it for myself. I don't know.
Now,
Do you have a wish?
Hypothetically, of course.
My
Mhm.
suggestion would be that you wish to have found a way out of the elemental plane of Earth without making a deal with Contras.
Holy,
I don't.
that'd be a
I don't
crazy.
think,
Would I not be here? Interesting.
Probably.
Who knows?
Hell yeah. Do I actually? Perfect. Please.
that might be a reality bending wish.
I
Almost,
just
'cause that
wonder.
would-
Can all wishes bend reality?
Maybe.
I think they can, and I wonder if maybe
I have a wish that could do anything ever. I wonder if I could wish away the meteor. Maybe I wish the meteor only affects the gods. Or maybe I become.
Maybe we should consider the means you're getting the wish and see what the actual properties of the wish are capable.
Let's say it's part of a necklace. Let's say it's a magical enhancement enchantment on a necklace that I find.
Oh, I mean, I know very little about the concept of wish spells, but I mean, there are limits to what a wish can do, right? Magically.
I mean, I assumed that they could do everything. Any.
Uh,
I mean, would I know that, Michael? Could I, with my insane Arcana knowledge?
Yeah.
Just gonna say, can we ask
Insane
what like
brain.
the craziest wish that ever's come true has been asked? Do we know that? Has that been written down anywhere?
Can we as a group consider the constraints of a magical wish to figure out what is and isn't possible?
I'll guidance whoever's making this check.
He's looking.
History check.
Not Arcana?
Because you want to know the history of a wish that made its that came true.
She rolled a 27, by the way.
Yeah.
So here's the interesting thing, right? If there were to be a reality bending wish, right? Something that completely changed the course of history or time. You or history would not remember it the way it was previously, because that event would never have happened. And then we get into this long talk of like time and that sort of thing. But reality, I mean, the wish spell in particular is the peak of what mortals have been able to accomplish. It is such a powerful spell that some who cast it may never cast it ever again. Their bodies are not capable of handling that amount of power if used in a way that is not known to be safe. Of course, there are some creatures or items that are known to give wishes. For example, an airgen. They can give 3 wishes once every 100 years. Only those of noble birth. So those wishes are known to be capable of bending reality, but they are very, very dangerous things to do so, because you don't know about the effect that it can have echoing throughout reality as it is done so.
When we'd be undoing we'd be undoing the effects of massive changes to reality as the power of the gods. Like, another
way to think about this is that think about all of the people that you have helped along your journey, right? Think about the places you've gone to either bring back inland, for example, the stuff you stopped from happening, the people that you stopped from committing crimes. If you never had to save Emmeline, you never would have been to those places. Those people would never have been stopped. Some people would not have been saved. But then at the same time, if you had never gone to Kiradel and you never gave the eye to Contras, they probably wouldn't be where they are now. Or maybe Contras would have found another group of people to do it for them. At the end of the day, you don't know. It's very unpredictable. But as far as history goes, you can't quite recall a moment where a wish spell was used in such a way, even with a roll of 27, which is still quite high.
How would we have known?
Right. Hypothetically, think about it. It would have reshaped reality. We wouldn't have known. So.
I still mix the Arcana check with the history check just because you rolled so high, but that's the gist of it.
Okay, and Emmeline will say all that, and then she'll follow up with, and so maybe looking at changing events might not be the right move. Maybe we wish to make us all the most powerful ever. The most powerful warriors at a character level 20. In character, most powerful adventurers ever.
And
right?
I mean,
Like-
what you're talking about, the wish spell,
Godlike power.
Well, though, I mean, the wish spell being to do something that powerful, would it not consume the person who cast the spell potentially?
Not if they're cool enough, not if they're as talented and intelligent and good as I am.
Okay. Hang on. Hypothetically,
Mhm.
right? We know that Contras wants to offer you a deal, Emmeline.
Mhm.
You are suggesting it's one thing. What if you just wish for them to be back and therefore that deal can never be given to you and therefore you don't have to be tempted by it anymore? And then what's Contras got?
It's a really deep hypothetical.
Sorry,
But
I mean,
theoretically, are we implying kind of what you're suggesting that we're?
I think so. I mean, like, why should we not be selfish with it?
Also,
If you want everybody's input.
I mean, I imagine Contras is listening to us right now. Hi, Contras. And if that is the case, where he decides to maybe offer Valerie back, I could wish for her back. I just don't. I don't know. I'm disappointed in myself, but I am not intelligent enough to understand the intricacies of souls being reimagined from shards of nothing. So
yeah, that would be potentially another reality bending wish, because you'd be wishing her soul to
come back
be
and for her to
reborn,
be
essentially.
Yeah, I mean, what if she knows nothing?
This-
What if her soul is back and her mind knows nothing? Right?
Like she's a husk.
Right.
Oh,
I don't want that for her.
But if it just had her personality but not her memories, you could teach her what she forgot.
Yeah, that's positive. That's a positive way. I would live with more guilt than I do now if I brought her back to live some kind of life that can't be fulfilling. So we will set that on the bench. I don't necessarily want to do that, but I mean, if he's offering it, clearly it must be possible, and he's not lying. So,
I mean, could we not just try to wish the sword and eye away from Contras? Weaken
We
his
could.
power.
Now, I will say that based on what we had from before with that monkey paw, it can take that wish literally and just move it 5 feet away from him.
It depends on if you're saying give it to us. I mean, if we restore,
Yeah.
we could use the wish to restore the Dragon King of Drellworm, and
I'm leaning towards empowering us, but
I would too.
My personal
honestly.
opinion. If it were, this hypothetical wish, I would say that giving us some font of power that can be granted to us, maybe not to such an extreme that it would be near impossible, as we're, hypothesizing, might be useful, considering how many pickles we gotten into with accepting power from people that had ulterior motives.
But this isn't a person of power. It's just a wish.
it's just a spell.
This is what I'm saying, is that it's an alternative to accepting power from those people.
Well, you guys already know I would never accept a handout from a god.
Didn't we?
Sorry,
almost?
Percy. I didn't mean
Well-
it like that. I really didn't mean it like
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
Sounded really, really bad.
yeah, he has to work for his blessing.
Well,
I mean, he uses his
no.
arcane power. It's not like it's a freebie.
Yeah,
No
see?
offense, I wasn't here and all, but for all intents and purposes, you did accept a handout from a god.
That was a team effort, and that did not directly correlate to my personal power. Okay? So all of my personal power and my brain is formed by me. Contras gave me nothing. He moved us. He gave me nothing. I am so strong. You see this? She'll kind of flex a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, this is in my brain. This
is here.
The air on the
He did give
road
you something.
has suddenly grown unnaturally still. The rustle of the wind through the branches stops entirely, and the ambient chittering of wildlife has vanished into a silence. Then the smell hits you. Not the crisp scent of the forest, but the harsh, choking reek of sulfur and burning pitch.
Oh.
The sky above the canopy darkens. A shadow impossibly vast sweeps over the treetops, accompanied by a sound like the hurricane tearing through a canyon, the rhythmic, deafening thrum of colossal wings beating against the air. Without warning, the canopy above you explodes. Ancient trees snap like dried twigs, bursting into spontaneous roaring flame as a wave of blistering heat washes over the road. Ash begins to fall around you like thick gray snow. Through the billowing clouds of burning pine descends a large red dragon. His crimson scales glow with the terrifying internal heat of a blast furnace, and thick suffocating coils of black smoke bleed constantly from his jagged maw. He lands with an earth-shattering tremor, his massive talons gouging deep trenches into the road and crushing a fallen tree to splinters. He lets out a roar. The ambient heat radiating off him is suffocating, turning the air wavy and distorted. As he lowers his massive horned head toward you, liquid fire drips from his teeth and his eyes burn with ancient, unfathomable malice. He snarls, regarding you on your mounts. And these are the insects I am expected to crush beneath my claws. His voice rumbling deep inside your chest, making your bones vibrate and your teeth chitter onto each other. What would you all like to do?
Can I cast something immediately?
I'll let you guys decide which one goes first.
Diablo, you go for it.
Diablo is just, coming across a newfound heat in the colder weather. He's just going to take his new cape and flip it so that it's allowing the whole front of his body to be out in the open, not suffocating in the heat, I guess. And he's going to dismount and just kind of stand ready, not exactly in a battle position, but ready to move.
It's terrifying.
I'll give you all a visual.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want one of them.
Who wouldn't want one? Who doesn't want a visual?
Are we putting ourselves down on the map?
Yeah, in this bottom area here that I'm painting for all of you.
Please give me good initiative. If I don't get good initiative here, guys,
you're gonna
get +1.
I need to cast this spell. I need to cast this spell.
Sanasha will light up her axe, looking absolutely terrified. Oh, you're rolling already. Okay.
All right. Well.
There we go.
All right. Well, actually, we're going to question for the DM before I do this. Can I use inspiration to have the enemy re-roll something if they succeed?
I'm sorry. Repeat that question. I just want to make sure I understood you.
So, like, typically, if I cast something and I have to roll for it and I fail, I can use initiative to roll again. But if they need to roll something like wisdom or intelligence for a save and I use initiative, will they have to do it again? Or does that not exist?
So for your inspiration, pretty sure you can make another NPC roll a d20.
Sweet.
I don't know. I don't think that's come up in a while. I might be thinking of something else like silvery barbs. Hold on a second.
Well. Oh, you're looking at it.
Barb.
Inspiration be used against
So we all get a +1, right?
I think
Or those who drink the coffee.
the problem is like, and if the answer is
So heroic
should
inspiration cannot be
no.
used against a creature directly.
You can inspire you yourself are inspired, so you were doing something, but like uninspiring somebody else.
So you'd have to use it to re-roll your own initiative.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Actually, just really quick, because since I can't use it against him.
You can do it. I know you can do it with like the lucky trait.
Which she doesn't
if it's like a
have.
flat
That's not helpful
D20.
Are you serious?
Is it worse? It's 11.
It's an 11.
One more, so I get 12 now. My initiative's 12.
Oh.
Right. Thank you, game. Excellent.
All
Anyone
right.
who drank the coffee add +1. I think it was just me and her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so her, yeah.
Oh,
What were the
Emily.
other effects we had.
Did you drink it hot or cold?
Well, I ate this. The cinnamon roll was the one that gave the temperature resistance, and I had that cold.
So
the
you have
coffee, I
protection
had
against
hot.
cold.
Yeah. Protection against cold.
I need to fix.
So, is this dragon as big as it should be? As a token?
That's we got it figured out.
The map
Okay.
is a little like distorted in a way, so the everything seems kind of weird.
Okay. Would you say this is an adult red dragon or ancient?
I call it large, but you know it is technically huge. So we have our initiative order, and before we start this,
Yep.
he continues to imagine Lord Contras would send Valthorix the Smoke Weaver against such petty prey. Regardless, you will be ashes at my feet. With that, Sanasha, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm assuming
Oh, we're
Sasha
fighting him? Okay.
Didn't get a chance to light her axe up before the initiative began.
Nope.
No, that's a shame. It's a
Because
shame.
prep
Okay.
time doesn't exist when a dragon lands, and
Yeah. So yeah, Sanasha is going to Rajay, getting that lovely temporary hit points, as my brain is just like red dragon, y'all. And she's gonna rush in with her just normal axe. She will have enough movement to get there. And gonna try and hit it regular like. Just make sure all my buttons are turned on. Cool. I was not expecting this fight. That's a 24 hit.
24 does hit.
Okay. It's still doing the lightning damage for some reason, so ignore that. So it's actually 24 damage.
Just give me a total.
It's 24 damage.
All right. So you swing. Go ahead and describe your attack for me.
So Sanasha lunges forward, bark growing over her, the massive, tree growing over her axe, and she just cleaves at its neck with her attack.
All right. So that happens, and then anything else for your turn?
We're gonna do my second attack.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah. 22.
22 does hit.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's 19 damage because it's being difficult.
19 points of damage as you go for a second attack.
Yeah. But then she is going to, because she still has some movement, reposition herself to be standing behind it.
All right. With that, it is now Naoki's turn.
You can see Naoki's just kind of clutching his umbrella like really tightly as he doesn't want to be anywhere near this because it's very scary, especially with all the fire and brimstone around it. And he's going to use Call Lightning on it.
All right.
It'll be like centered over him, essentially. It's enormous. And that is a Dex 15 roll.
Dexterity saving throw 15. That is going to be a 20.
Okay, half damage. That's a 14.
So 7 points of lightning damage gets done as this cloud of lightning appears above his head. Make sure you draw the cloud because I think it's in a specific area.
I don't quite remember how to do that, but I'll figure it out. And then Naoki's going to look at Diablo and nod and use his bonus action to get him a lot closer to the enemy. So like 30 feet exactly. Opening up a rift in reality and letting him get closer.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
All right, it is now Thorix's turn. He lets out a roar, and as this fire burns up into his throat, he lets loose in a 60-foot cone. I mean, it's not a spell, unfortunately.
Oh shit!
It's
Okay.
an ability. But I need Diablo, Percy, Emmeline, and Naoki all to make dexterity saving throws as this cone of fire comes blasting towards you. It's heat intense. The hairs on your arms get melted and burn off. A 14, a 2, a 15, a 10, all of which will fail. The DC on that was a 21, dealing 48 points of fire damage.
I'll use my reaction to have that.
With Absorb Element?
You say
Diablo takes half.
Yeah.
48.
48. 48.
Okay.
Everyone but Sanasha.
Because you got behind him.
That's why she did it.
The smell of singed flesh fills my nostrils once more. And with that, it is now Emmeline's turn.
I'm sick. I'm sick doing this. I'm actually nauseous doing this. Can I get him to make a wisdom saving throw?
A wisdom saving throw. Here we go.
I know. I don't want to hear it. Dragons, I know.
Naoki keeps his spell because he got a 14 on his con save.
That is a 13 on the wisdom save.
Holy shit, are you serious?
I'm serious.
I cast Modify Memory on this guy. Oh, he has advantage actually, so you need to roll again because we're fighting him. Fuck. Stressed out right now. Stressed out.
That is a 15.
Holy shit. All right, we're modifying this motherfucker's memories because that was a Wisdom 16 save. Oh, okay. We have 1 minute. Emmeline's gonna cry. She's gonna cast this and cry out, "Don't hurt him." And we need to go into the past 24 hours. He had a talk with Contras. I need that memory. I need to rewrite that memory.
The memory you receive is a visitation from Contras with much like the visitations that you received from Contras, where he appears in illusionary form, keeping his distance to just simply speak or deliver messages. The Veiled Vanguard makes their way south. I need you to make sure they do not reach their goal. You'll find them in the path between the city of Elnira and the dwarven cities of Rubalon. You may pillage and burn all that you wish on your way back from accomplishing this task, but make sure they are nothing but piles of ash by the time you are done.
Great. We're going to cut that off. We're going to get rid of all that. He's going to start talking, and he's going to request that this dragon helps him destroy Kirindale. He needs him to go in, and he can have as much fun as he wants, and he can kill and cause evil, but he needs to go to Kirindale, and it is important. If he doesn't do it, bad things will happen to him. My name's Contras, by the way, and I'm threatening you. And that's the memory. Thank you. And when the memory, like when that comes out, Emmeline's gonna yell, "We need to run," and she's gonna book it into the woods.
That's such a clutch play, honestly. Like, I have no words.
I'm shaking. My hands are sweating right now.
Yeah.
As he lets loose and he says his words, his head, his eyes narrow. He shakes his head. What am I doing here?
I don't know. We were just traveling. We're so sorry to disturb you up on your resting spot. We're gonna go.
Be lucky I have better things to do. He's going to stand onto his forelegs, and with a strong beat of his wings, he takes off. There is a nearby deer. He swoops up, he grabs it, he tears it apart in half in his claws, drinking the blood and chewing on the sinew, and continues on south to go to Kiradal for, I believe, 1 minute you have to get as much distance. So you yell what exactly?
We need to run right now. We need to go. Please.
Cave.
What?
Emmeline's just gonna
Percy's...
look at it. She's looking up at the sky. She's looking.
Before she runs, she's gonna quickly cast a 4th level heal word on Emmeline. Cure wound, sorry. As they're running, he'll do it at the same time.
Emmeline, I don't know what the fuck you did, but good job. Is there any caves nearby? Nature check, please.
So are you using an ability to locate caves, or trying to do like
the trees? Do something.
I don't know. Tell me something to roll.
So
I need to know how you're looking. Are you just like looking around for a cave?
Yeah, a cave, something that we can hide in.
So the thing is here, the charmed condition lasts the minute. It doesn't say that the modified memory just changes back after a minute, does it?
It's a big ass dragon.
You've permanently erased this
While
memory.
this charm lasts, you can affect the target's memory of an event that it experienced within the last 24 hours, and that lasted no more than 10 minutes. You can permanently eliminate all memory of the event, allow the target to recall the event with perfect clarity, change its memory of the event details, or create a memory of some other event.
Yeah.
So yeah, its memories are permanently changed until it has remove curse or greater restoration cast on it to reveal the true memory again. So that's probably what will happen when he gets there.
Yeah, and you gave him like an appealing alternate version, so he has no reason to think that
The spell wouldn't work if I said we were friends. So that was going to be my first go, but I had to think differently.
But
Yeah,
granted,
so, like-
the rest of the party does not know what's going on. Emmeline says
Oh, no,
run,
we're
so
running for
we
safety.
you don't
Right,
know
yeah,
how the
we're
spell
all
works, so
running,
you are
because
running.
again, he's charmed, which means he doesn't want to hurt us for the next minute.
Make
so.
a perception check, Naoki, as you guys continue down the path.
Emmeline, you've got 33 hit points extra healed by.
Oh,
That's an
the
11.
temporary?
11. You
No,
look around,
it's
you're not
just
able
full
to
hit points.
find a
Thank you.
cave, but you do manage to find several trees, like a dense shrub. What am I trying to say?
Shrubbery.
Foliage.
Foliage.
Dense foliage. Thank you. That can provide you some cover to hide. You do get the idea that you should probably turn your mounts back into statues to be less noticeable.
Yes, we do that, and I cast Mordecai's the private sanctum. I'm casting
Mordecai's
private sanctum on this
okay.
area. Yep, so that no one can peek at us.
Meanwhile, while she's doing it, she doesn't realize it's not just like smearing mud and leaves on her like herself to like make her self blend better.
So, does anyone want to tell me what just happened, or we just?
Holy shit. And after she casts that, she's gonna kind of just sit down and be like, rubbing her head.
You good there, Emily?
What just happened?
I just did something I never thought I would be able to do.
So we were just given forward.
No, I modified his memory. So he mentioned he had been told to come attack us. So I cast Modify Memory on him to go to that memory and change the request.
For how long?
His memory should be permanently altered until it's cleansed by either Greater Restoration or Remove Curse, but until that happens, he's going to Kirindale.
How long does it take to fly there?
I
I'm sure
imagine
probably
Anyone know?
for him,
a week.
maybe.
So we should keep moving then, no?
Go underground, maybe.
We can. I'm just. Yeah. We can keep moving. I just
No,
don't.
we can take a
want
minute
him
to
come
chill,
back.
but I mean,
I just modified a dragon's memory.
So sorry. What did you change its memory to do? Just to be clear?
Contras requested that it would come south and stop us between Illyria and Rebellion, and to squash us and stop us. I changed that request to where Contras was telling him, or requesting that he attack Kirindale and cause havoc and destroy things and be evil, and have his fun, basically. And then I also maybe mentioned that this was Contras threatening. I did throw a threat in there for the dragon. So
Contras is afraid of us then.
of course, he's been for a long time.
I know it doesn't matter and it might seem futile, but you should have said you should go protect the spire in the Sanguisian Empire. Doesn't matter.
Well, the moment someone casts, Greater Restoration on that dragon, that goes away. And you have to remember that at least, I believe, red dragons, they're not nice. They don't really have a friendly bone in their body. So even if he did live at the spire, he would just eat our guests.
Or destroy huge parts of the Empire and everyone on their way.
Which is what he's going to go do now. In Kirindale.
What did he say his name was?
Oh, Valthorix? Valthorix?
Does that dragon, have we heard that name before? Is that one of the dragon lords, or is this something different?
Go ahead and make a history check for me, please. And Emily, go ahead and make a intelligence check, please.
Okay.
That's an 11, apparently. That's how we're rolling right now.
That's one of my worst intelligence rolls. That's a 12. I'm frazzled. I'm riding this high, okay? I just rewrote a dragon. Okay? My brain's fried. Kind of why she needs a minute to sit, because she's like about to go crazy wizard mode.
One quick thing real fast.
I mean, feels like the same thing as almost like when I polymorph that Hydra.
Literally. Goated plays by goated players. We're all goated in the group. We all have goated plays.
DM.
All right. Remember, I was doing so. Okay, so first history check of 11. You do not know a dragon of this name. It definitely did not seem to be a dragon lord or the head of a family, but you can surmise that he was most likely from Pyramoa, a volcanic region very friendly to red dragons, though. So, I will say that based off of your, it's a low intelligence check. So based on the map that you have, you can guess that it could take, on this particular dragon, it might be able to cover the distance in just a few days in its current state from where it had to fly back to where it's supposed to be.
Okay. So it's basically you're basically saying that it's just a few days, not like a week, like we thought. So he'll be there quick.
Yeah, I mean, he was nearby when Contras contacted him. And Sanasha, did you hear what I said about the history check?
I heard part of it. It was he wasn't one of the Dragon Lords.
But you can guess that he's
there.
from Pyramoa because it's a volcanic region very friendly to.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. So he's not one of the Dragon Lords, but he's from Pyramoa. We knew that something would awaken, but I don't think it was this creature. Though, I mean, we've been given several warnings. Look to the skies. I suppose we should have been more careful.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Okay. Yeah.
there's not a lot.
Rug emoji.
Shrek emoji. Yeah, I mean, it would have been helpful if she maybe mentioned threat from above instead of look to the skies. But,
I mean,
beggars
nature
can't be-
spirits always have to be kind of cryptic.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm feeling a little better now. We could go if you would like, but
When will it be back, do you think?
I'm assuming it'll take a couple days for him to fly there if he flies continuously and with vigor like he is currently doing. So he has a couple days till he gets there, and once he gets there, Contras will cleanse him or kill him, preferably kill him, but he will probably cleanse him and send him back after us.
Or he will do enough damage to cause some chaos, and the other dragons will fend him off. I mean,
But we basically have a few days of guaranteed safety. We will not know what happens after that.
We should make our way to the Limwood Wood as quickly as possible then.
I agree. I feel better now.
that's a
That
shame.
just-
You don't know that thing would let you walk from a tree to a tree, Naoki.
Soon. Allegedly. Out of character.
There's no way we could just skip ahead to Miradorn, right?
Nope. Absolutely no way that could happen.
Okay. Well, let's make haste then, but let's listen to the goddess and keep an eye on the skies.
Can I get everybody but Emmeline to Devin, please?
No,
was just gonna ask if this
Guys,
was.
don't leave! Guys, don't leave! Help! No! No! Oh no! Hi.
Hi.
And what's hip hop happening?
So, you receive a message.
I get a message. I get a message. From who?
You
Who's
get
this
a
message from?
message. You get a message.
Bring. Who's
I was trying to type
hitting
an
up my
exactly
cell?
25-word message, so just.
Who's hitting up my
The
cell?
voice of Contras fills
Ah,
your
fuck.
mind, expecting as if he was watching the whole thing. You get the word, "You hide my command behind a false memory. A cute trick wizard. But I am the Lord of Deceit. Your little lie changes absolutely nothing. Hurry on now to Rebellion. Who knows how much longer it's going to be standing."
I personally don't care much for Rubelon. So, you could destroy it if you wanted. It really doesn't affect me. Matter of fact, if you actually just want to... And she'll just run out the words so that she doesn't actually have to talk to him.
Welcome back, everyone. And as that happens with Imlin, what happens next will be a story for another time. So everyone, we had a wonderful session today. We saw an old friend become a divine protector of a forest. We got a little bit of banter with some vampiric lords. We fended off a red dragon in less than 4 turns. And we continue on a journey that seems to be getting a little more perilous as they journey on south to Mirador. Whatever the secret of conscience that is held there, who knows how important it is? Seems like it's pretty important. Personally, I'm really excited for you guys to get there. But like, breakfast is really fun to describe. So I'm gonna go ahead and thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Our viewers, our players, and we'll continue on this story next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/LichSouls. I'll go ahead and pass it on to Jeremiah, who plays Diablo Dorado.
Great session. A lot of good role play there. Some food description, as Michael mentioned. Got to see Beans again. Spiders get old pretty fast, it seems. But I do not think he will be dying anytime soon. But yeah, there was a lot of theorizing, a lot of planning a hypothetical wish that we hypothetically have, right? Some words were exchanged after that interaction with the Blackshires. And I suppose that interaction also showed us that our problem's a lot larger than we thought it was initially, or at least Diablo's problem is, as the sun isn't the end-all be-all for his greatest enemy. But he will overcome, as he has in the past. And with that, I'll pass it over to Guy, who plays Sanasha.
Yeah. What a fun session that was. Get some wonderful food descriptions, see Beans be elevated in such a fantastic way, and know that that part of the world at least has a protector. And, have such a great moments of friendship between the party where nothing went wrong at all. And everyone's getting along, just for the dungeon master to be defeated by his greatest enemy, a smart wizard. It's amazing how much Emmeline just thinking her way through a problem can maybe fix, but we don't actually know what happened after that because we have a moment of time that's missing, and we're not really going to find out what happened until next session. So, you know, it'll be fun. It was great playing with you all. Thank you, Michael, for everything that you do. Now I'm going to pass it on to Josh, who plays the Peacemaker Percy.
The Peacemaker. I mean, yeah. For once, it's
You know,
it's not Percy being the asshole, I guess, and causing arguments. But yeah, God, really wish there was a way we could just teleport to Viridon. That'd be cool. Be a shame if we do need to get there ASAP.
I mean, it's the problem with Dungeons and Dragons. When you get to a certain level, when you start teleporting, you start missing stories too.
True, very true. Yeah, no, cool session. Oh, I don't. I'm torn on life. I don't know what to do at the minute. I don't know whether to just let this problem in Illyria brew. I don't know whether to just not worry about it. I don't know. That's a question for another time, though. But no, good session. I don't have a lot to say. I don't know. Good session, fun, half a combat that we got to do, cool roleplay moments. Everyone is cool. I'll pass it on to Evelyn, played by Chloe.
Yeah, similar sentiments. I had a lot of fun with today's session. I thought I had a great mix of everything. Combat didn't last very long, but it was still there. So there was some combat, there was some banter, like was mentioned. I'm curious about that ball that's going to happen in the future. That's going to be an arc of its own. Very exciting to picture what that's going to end up turning out like. But for now, I'm just super happy that I could rewrite that guy's memories. I didn't think it would work because I thought dragons have like really high wisdom. But he fumbled.
They do. Like they do.
Like he fumbled. Yeah. So he just wasn't feeling up to it, I guess, and we take that W as a team. So thank you guys for tuning in to watch, and thank you guys for playing with me and being here every week. And thank you, Michael, for setting this all up and let me do super awesome, cool stuff. So that's all I have. I'm going to pass it over to Naoki, who is played by Isaac, and to give his summary.
I mean, it was a very fun session. Thank you for passing the invisible mic. It was a very fun session. I love talking with Beans. I think he is my favorite NPC, low-key. But I really did like that Orla gal too. She was very fun, especially like just the cute little image of just like pancakes that like gently gnaw on your fingers is just too fucking cute. Love that. And then right after, hell and brimstone, quite literally. But our Emmeline, that we should always trust, is here to save the day by modifying its memory and prolonging our survival, because I don't know if we could have killed that thing. But with that, you'll have to find out what happens next time, so make sure to step back on by every Wednesday. But with that, I will pass it back over to our DM, Michael.
Thank you so much there, Isaac, and thank you so much to everyone where it was part of tonight's story. I personally think I ate with that dragon entrance. That was just me. But I'm gonna head and say lichsouls.com. Come watch us at lichsouls.com because I'm sorry, come join us at lichsouls.com because that is our community website. It's really cool. It's built out. We just built out the Valheim and the Isle pages today. And guess what? The Isle server is launching very soon. It is currently in beta testing right now, which you can go play on it. It's just going to get wiped though. So until then, everyone, bye.